Oh no.
We INTERUPT this regular scheduled broadcast for a news update. Scientists have discovered eggplants now grow from banana trees. They are baffled why. Perhaps our dumbass on the scene can explain. Engines, it's over to you.
I'm dying. Stop, Benny. Jesus Christ! There's so many things going on at once!
Swiggity swooty, I'm coming for that booty.
Oh, I even like that one. That got me. Oh. Sorry. I'm getting a for dumb.
Opening it, yeah. You see it, you have to.
Hey!
He ran right past it.
Oh my god, he didn't see you?
I ran right up his ass! Of course, it's dab, you nerd.
Who will?
How was that? First and only ever fucking dab. Oh my god, why are you so loud? Kind of comes with the name. I'm an engine. We're fucking loud. Alright! So your hands are vibrating? That would be why it's off screen. I just sit here like this. You look confused, you think? That guy. Guy right there. Yeah, come on then, potty. Holy shit, he froze it! Hope you don't get banned for them sounds.
Exactly.
Why did you point down when you said we need to get as many people here? We need to get as many people here. We need to get as many people here.
Okay.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
My character is in a peak of prime fitness.
He's a fatty.
Well, Jesus. And I've lost my fucking mouse 7 days now. Come on! Fuck off! Do it again.
Mum said she caught you wanking. Oh, I don't fucking jerk off, mate. Then what was that noise? It's fucking Aussie Disney, cat.
Oh my god, someone's better at this game than I am! Oh! Hey look, we got it caught forever in a trap. We finished this game, we've won. In my eyes, we've won. You can't teleport behind me, and I can stare at you forever. Because I don't need to blink. He can and will. Come on, Mr. Slender Man! Oh shit. Oh fuck. You know, there's a little fucking...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I guess she got you then.
No, my anus.
Let that man take a shite! Look, I'm repeating myself again. Is this what you want?
What are you doing in my swamp?
That's a sexy son of a fucking bitch right there, right? Makes me not want to swallow. Hello. Does he say, I just want to point out the other tab zombie bunghole? You've only just... Oh dear, you've seen my search history.
Did you forget to close that?
Yeah, I like sudden penis loss.
A fucking... Ah! Oh, brother, I could smooch you. Yay! I was pooping back and forth forever. Come on, Holly. Let me get some of that sugar. Can I grab an engine? You sure can. Just give him a good old tug and he'll start right up. You dislike Brie? Oh god, Brie! That's the sex.
Fuck me up, daddy.
That is really difficult to do and I'm dizzy as fuck. Everybody who's new, this is a celebration of the 200 follows that I got. That's why I'm kind of in a weird outfit, although I do wear costumes on stream. Second of all,
That's why we're also cooking. I am not a cooking channel and barely a gaming channel, to be honest. But yeah, fuck it, we just have fun, don't we? And if you can't have fun, just stare at the body. That tends to help people.
I think this is a... Oh, shit. Ah! I didn't do it! Fuck! Punching yourself in the face. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, so you talk about it every now and again. Like... Ah! Limited. Immensely offended. I doubt it somewhat. I don't think I could possibly offend anybody in my life. Here, have a foot. Here! Have a foot! You can't block both of those moves! Ah! Fuck! Got him! Fuck! Can't you get him to throw himself off? Fuck! Here I go! Eat it again! Oh shit! I survived! Where the fuck am I? Wait! I'm on a tree! Fuck you, Brick! I'm staying here! Perfect! Hey, Angie, well, I can re-chat now. Ass? Yes, please. We don't need to talk about my dong. As far as y'all are concerned, it doesn't exist. Which is a complete lie.
Yorna. Come here, you.
Cruel Rabbit fixed the lights already. Cruel already fixed them. Fuck it, I'm out. I'm following. Oh, fuck. This is exactly how you fix an engine. You just stick your fucking hand in it and give it a wiggle. You're gonna walk inside a trap. Is this not doing anything for me? I'm lagging. I almost got arrested. I stole a load of money, almost got arrested, stabbed myself in the ankle, got some psychic damage from making terrible jokes, almost died, and almost got into a fight with a tiefling. Do you expect anything less from engines, or do you, really? Maybe my soothing voice can help you sleep. Ah! And his name was Bill Cena! Oh! Oh, we are amazing! Die! Die, 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 die! Ooh. Shit! No! I'll beefcake for you if you show me your face. Show me your face, let me take a picture and I'll beefcake. Oh, fuck! It fucking worked! I'm gonna finish my coffee, then tickle fight and naked mud wrestling. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I said. I hate dabbing so fucking much. Just a normal Friday night for me. I'm wondering how many people from work have seen me now in this extremely tight maid's outfit. Jesus! You can't oh, wait. Oh, we're losing. Oh, a bit of shoulder, everyone. I'm sorry. Don't forget this image, you know. Should I pout? God, don't do that. Jesus, for fuck's sake. Oh my God, what is that? What is that? What is this? Oh, yeah. Also, unmute your mic, you fucking idiot. Rabbit for a year! Oh my god! We ready, bitches? Where the fuck have you been? Nah, don't worry about it. I'm glad you're here. Rabbit, thank you for the continued sub. For the resub. What do I call it? Oh, fuck it. Who cares? A year! Oh my god! Wales. LOL. Yeah, we heard about your fucking trip. Thank you very fucking much. How's everyone doing? Welcome on in. I need to get rid of this because I feel like I'm going to go up myself. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Welcome on in. Happy Saturday. It is D&D time. So we've got to use the usual shite before we get started. First off, everybody who's here. Carrie can't walk. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. She got in bed, didn't she? She went to bed for a nap. Anyway, everybody here.
She's there.
Shush. Oh yeah, hi. Hi, Gary. I totally can't. Right. Mods, remember, shout them out one at a time. And also once. You get it. Right, what am I doing? Yes. Remember everybody, I quit my job. Go and support Mama Stone with her shop. Point at the camera, dumbass, not at the TV screen. Go and do the Mama Stone thing. Go, we're gonna get clips now. Just give me a sec. Get some clips. Wait, is it not working? Why is it not working? That's not working! Yeah, anyway. Why would she not have a clip? She had loads of clips last time. Did you delete all your clips? Yeah, anyway, right. Yeah, go check these lovely people out. Right. You go support Mama Stone and get on my YouTube, get on my Discord, get on me Instagram. Right. Now we did all that shit. Let's get to D&D. We don't ask for miracles, Mr. A. Or for fix the engines. Bye. Also, I need to make sure we got some background music up in this bitch. Because I almost forgot it last time. There you go. So how's everyone doing on this fun Saturday? I don't want to know about your escapades, thanks, Rabbit. You can keep it to yourself. But also, welcome back in. I haven't seen you in a dog's age. No, lovely. Right, D&D time! So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you all the players, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody's going to give us a recap of what happened last week. As you can see the on the screen. I don't know why my clips aren't working, unless you don't have clips on your thing. But also welcome on in, everybody. I think I said that already. Probably best not to SO too many people while we're playing, actually. Because and this thing, everything gets all... Ah! So, maybe think about that. Right! Probably shit, I should have done off camera. So! I don't think... Oh, my clips ain't working because we're not on the other screen. They're not set for this one. So SO as many people as you like.
Okay.
Okay, clips do not come up on this screen. My bad. It's this screen you'd want. Or this screen. Hey, it's me! So, let's jump in. Also, why is there so much, like... There's a lot of room up there. Okay. Is that the Soren one? Is that one? That's what I'm looking for. Should be back properly soon. I've cleaned all my PC and monitors. Just gotta... them up tomorrow. You gotta get it up tomorrow. Ooh, woo. I also have to get it up tomorrow. Yeah, anyway. Right. Let's jump in, say hi to the players before we get started. Right. Y'all tell them all to shut up now. I'm gonna jump in there and fucking Jim is gonna say a fucking outrageous thing.
No, we don't discuss that.
Engines go away. We have deep conversation.
Tough, I'm busy.
We're not done.
Sorry, guys, we are live.
Okay, we should not talk about this yet. What is
Just
the
be
name
impressed
of-
with the amount of restraint I just showed to not just say what we're talking about.
If it breaks TOS, please don't, but if it don't, carry on.
Well, damn, that's a fine line, dude.
Well, right? Just remember, this is my baby.
Okay, don't kick the baby.
There we go. So,
Patrick, you're worryingly close.
Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Get it up for M. What the fuck? Right! Hi, D&D people. Everybody gonna introduce you all one at a time. Say hi, say your little tagline if you've got one, and we'll get on. And one of you, I'm gonna pick somebody at random, Eugene, because you were annoying earlier, can do the thing. Never mind, I'll tell you later. So, we have Engines as the DM. Hi, guys!
Hello.
Fuck the rest of them. Eugene is playing Illidan. Hey.
Hello.
Oh, he's so quiet. Say hello again.
Hello.
Yell it! Give it to me, baby!
It's 10 p.m. Shut the fuck up.
It's not. It's like 20 past 8.
It's 10 p.m.
It's 10 p.m. Shut the fuck up. Right! Ding Ding is playing Sibo.
Hi.
We have the one and only Ollie as Jim.
So with the sickly smile, the priest shook hands with the monkey and could never look the banana in the face again. And if anyone knows where I stole that from,
I'm gonna say that's probably Flying Circus.
It's not.
Is it not? It just sounds crazy enough to be Flying Circus. Ah, we'll have to find out. Somebody dig that in Google. Waffle is playing Freed.
Guten Abend.
I've got a it's playing the order.
Hi.
Cruel is Yigrish.
Hello.
And we've got Engines of Stone as the cameraman. Hi.
Again?
Hey, look.
Camera.
I am by far the most important person here. I'm kidding. It's definitely you lot. Or am I joking now? Give me a sec. I need to just make sure. Oh, no, I didn't want to open up a new tab. Fuck you, Google. I needed to find Eugene.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn you up. Probably
Yes,
too loud.
do that. Turn
Oh
me up.
shit! Too loud. Too loud. Too loud.
Uh,
Go.
why do you need the Google for that? Am I in Google?
No, I have two screens, one on top of the other, and sometimes I click on random things by accident.
Ooh, 2 screens on top of each other.
I googled Turklehead Jim. I won't tell you what I found. Please don't. So, Eugene, you annoyed me earlier, so you can give me the recap. I don't have a recap video because, oh well, fuck it. So.
Okay, so basically we left the dungeon and we were like, oh my god, Elinir did such a cool backflip and then he cut that thing and everyone was applauding. I was like, oh my god, Elinir, you're so amazing. So we left that and we went to the tavern and we had a little snack and then, wait, what happened after that? Okay, and then Sibo and Jim read a beautiful fanfiction about themselves, which was completely true. And then... shh, I'm telling a story here. When it's your turn, you will tell your story, okay? So, after that, we went to the guy, and he was like, oh my god, how am I gonna help you? And Ilinir just sat on the stairs, so he doesn't know what happened. And then we went to get some beetles, and there was this guy who was talking weird. He was talking common, but no one understood what the fuck he was talking about. And then we went to the forest with the horses and we were like, oh my god, we're looking for some berries, but we weren't looking for berries, we were looking for beetles. Yes, apparently. And then Ilinir and Jim went on a little date to the north and they heard like a and they didn't know what it was, so it didn't go to adventure. And then they went back to the party and like a lot of monsters, like undead people were following them and they were like, ugh. And there was a slippery snake and it was like yes, and then there was this hot undead guy and he held Jim by his throat and he was like, I'm gonna kill you. But then Sibo was like, not today, and then he punched him in the dick and that fell. And wait, there was also something. Oh, Ilinir also discovered God and how he is like a follower of Jesus now. That's that. And then we all ran away.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, something like that.
I think that's enough for today's session. I need to go lie down.
Cool, good game. See you all in 2 weeks.
Yes!
Don't you get sleep
Remember all those hands sprouting out of the ground and me getting yeeted across towards the fire?
Oh, no, that
No.
didn't happen, Simo.
Wait, did that happen?
Like a dream or something?
Oh, it
Or like
might
the
be
one
one
that
of those
Illidan had.
dreams, like when you had a dream that Deckard was trying to betray us all. I had the dream; it was very strange. And then you threw axes at him. It was wild.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Yes.
Oh, it's getting weird.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is why the session's gonna last longer than 4 hours.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
yes.
there was also Rodar, and he was like sexy and semi-naked, and he pushed Sibo away, and he was like, "Run, you fool!" And then he flipped away his hair, and he stand in the wind. It was like,
Hair? He's
yes.
bald,
It was a wig.
Flipped away his bald hair.
It was a wig that was just there for a second.
He flung his chest hair around and then he took up the fight.
Yes, it was his chest hair that he put on top of his head, and it was like woo woo.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
bald there too.
Well, that is okay, but he pushed Sibo away, and Sibo was like, "Oh no, the strong barbarian pushed me away."
Sibo was
and
very,
that was that.
very, very angry and just kept pummeling. And Rodar said no, and Sibo went flying, and then realized he shouldn't. And then you all sort of ran away, some a little later than others.
Yes.
I think we should. You all escaped. You didn't run away. You're not pussies. You escaped.
We escapade.
We
Tactical withdrew. That's it. Getting there. Yes, and that's what happened. You met the big.
Not even a withdrawal. We're just repositioning at the moment.
That is true.
It's not like we've even run away. No, Jim's totally run away.
We're assessing our situation and seeing if we can go for like a different angle or something like that, right?
I was just running.
Oh, well, that's probably better.
Yeah, like fuck that. I think we've got the Beatles we need. Let's just go.
I imagine you guys have had this entire conversation while walking home. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, so you guys have been having this conversation on the way home. With I think the horses. I think you managed to salvage the cart as well. I can't remember what happened right beyond that.
I don't think we got the cart.
We got
I
all
think
the
we got
horses.
the horses, but we didn't have time to hitch them to the carts that we
That's
abandoned.
right. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think there was anything important in there. I think you were just sleeping in it and using it as travel things. Mm-hmm.
It was mostly to transport the Mark 1, but I mean, it can walk, it's just not as fast as horses.
I got you.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for some like hidden treasure that we could tug along on the cart. Just, you know, maybe in case.
I mean, there's plenty to find out in the forest, but I mean, you tend to just go to like a lumberjack for that, and they tend to, get you a tree.
I've never made a cart myself. I wonder how long that would take. Maybe we do that later. Who knows? I hope they're not gonna be mad.
It shouldn't be like a day or two, maybe.
Do you think we're gonna have to pay for the cart?
We did technically borrow it, didn't we?
I mean, we didn't sign anything, so I mean.
Wow.
Also,
Archie probably has enough money anyway, so I think he can pay for it.
Notice or care what he was giving us.
No, he didn't. He's probably gonna forget about us.
If we just say he never gave us a cart, I think we'll be good.
Alright, I'm going down a whole, like, morally gray area right now. What are we just heading home? You don't think we need to, like, be aware of anything?
Let's just, let me just count how many beetles we've got first, make sure we actually have what we need.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3. How many beetles do we have, DM?
Oh, fuck me. I don't know. Way more than enough.
Cool.
You do indeed have way more than enough.
Okay, good news. We have plenty, and there should be extras from my experience as well. So, let's go.
More music?
Sure thing, unless there's anything you guys want to do on the walk home.
Jim said no.
Actually, Sibo, I do have one question. You said before your family has some experience with clockwork, yes?
Yeah, a good amount of it, too.
Yeah, do you have experience yourself?
I mean, I have some small projects on the side, but they're always like half finished. I never find like the time, or I don't know. I kind of get frustrated halfway through.
I do have one thing I could do with a hand on if you're able to work on the side. Just speed a project along.
Sure. Were you expecting to go back to land shop or something?
Whenever we get a chance, I suppose. Yes. I'm trying to make a spinning top, I suppose. But it needs to be one that, when you wind it up, will run by itself for a fair while. Hopefully using a few bits of the clockwork and a weight spinning around the central shaft to actually keep it going.
I mean, I kind of think of that old toy where you could like wrap twine around the top end and it'd be a little like onion-shaped bottom end, and you could just like hold it still, rip the cord, it would start spinning along. It's kind of where I got that idea earlier, back in the caverns underneath the mausoleum. But yeah, I think I can think of a few things that might be able to assist it.
If you're able to tinker with that, the outside does need to be a specific shape. Here you go. And he will pull out one of the pieces of wood he was whittling on the journey, which looks like a strange spinning top, but with 3 fins going from top to bottom on it. It's like it needs to be this shape.
Okay, yeah. In what kind of material are you thinking of?
Whatever you can make it out of. Wood is not the best. Probably, ideally gold, but we're not going to do that. That's a bit much, especially for just an experiment. Something like nickel, maybe, or bronze. Copper would do.
Yeah, I'll see if Plan has any extra material. Otherwise, see if his supplier might have some. Shouldn't be too hard.
Excellent. Okay.
Freed casts message to Sibo here, saying, "Hard, okay."
I just looked
Jim
behind
is
me.
oblivious.
And Freed just smirks.
A little wink.
So wait, he's just Ding Ding is assuming he's just gonna be like,
"What the heck was that?"
And I think you're gonna hear double reverb.
What was what?
You didn't hear that? Free, do it again.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just heard you.
Are you thinking about me too?
Not that often.
Oh, wow.
He casts message again. Are you sure?
There it is.
Yeah, no, I saw him casting it that time. No, only you would be able to hear that if he's casting it to you.
That was like a pulse. Every year. It's really handy.
It's a very useful spell, yes.
Okay.
I feel like everyone's staring at us right now.
I can't imagine why.
God, Jesus Christ.
He just goes a little bit faster, even though he's as slow as you guys.
That makes sense. So, you guys, would you 3 stop?
No.
Just watching the fucking chat, I was like, dildo, it pulsates, it's got flaps. Right.
That conversation was perfectly innocent. You all have filthy minds.
I agree with you, Jim. I agree.
No, I'm not the one that wrote the fan fiction, but you know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we still need to
just
fucking
adding fuel to the fire here.
Right. So, you guys continue walk your way down. On the walk down, somebody do survival. Somebody good at survival. Whoever's doing it, do it advantage.
Okay.
No. I mean, you can all do it because
I have a plus 7.
it seems kind of pointless. But why don't you all do it at advantage? Because
Are we all traveling together?
I would assume so.
Well, because I don't know, last time it was a little bit chaotic, so I think we might be separate.
Is that what you tell everybody? Like, I mean, I would have assumed you had this conversation beforehand.
Lagging behind at least like 5 minutes.
I assume when we ran off into the woods, we then met up and travelled
Yeah.
back.
Panicked as you might have been, you still all sort of hung around for each other. I mean,
For me, Elenier apparently got lost in the woods and is eaten by a wolf. Right?
no. This is to see if you guys get home okay.
Oh.
Like how long you waste walking around, because you're not following a set path that you came up. But by the looks of it, Liana and Sibo have got this. And Jim. And Freed. You know, everybody's got this.
Basically everyone.
Yeah, I did say it was probably quite pointless, but you would have been travelling for long enough that you'd all have your own inputs on it. You slightly got steered the wrong way by Ilenia, but you were back on course pretty quickly.
Elena, this is a road. We follow it to get home.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay,
Too
why are you
busy
walking
trying to
into the
play
woods
his
then?
potato.
Because
Do you need to pee again?
I need to tell you something.
Okay.
That undead guy, he was a little bit hot.
You needed
No,
some
he
alone
was
time then.
quite cold. A little bit clammy, actually.
I mean,
Jim
coldness is
from
okay.
Where you grabbed him.
Oh my god, you touched him. I wish I was in your...
Okay, that fantasy aside.
New fanfic.
Jim just kind of stops, stares into the middle distance, blinks a few times, and then just turns and walks off as if that never happened.
I agree. Right. So, what did I say? It was about a day's travel, didn't I? To where you
Sure.
were. It's probably a little bit more. It doesn't matter. By the time you get back, it's going to be very late. Sort of like we're talking maybe mid to late evening. When you guys get back, let me just transfer you to the stream.
I thought we were going to Archie's spring directly.
Oh.
Leona, do you want to go get fixed immediately, or do you want one last night of drinking before you? I mean, undead. Like, what? Are you undead at the moment? I can't remember if we covered this.
He looks like a sexy vampire, so...
What?
I mean, if you wore a corset, yeah, definitely get away with that.
Vampires don't need to wear corsets.
But they should.
From the sky.
It is their official uniform.
Corsets are expensive.
No, double English again.
All the way across the sky.
So, are you guys going straight? What are you
I
doing?
feel like if we go straight there, no one's gonna open the door.
I mean, it is getting on, but I'm not going to say yes or no.
Harder.
Ooh, hit it harder. It will.
Not gonna lie, that guy's pretty ecstatic to, I guess, work on this thing. So I guess the earliest the better.
This thing is me.
I mean the concoction. Remember, you have to drink something.
Let's drop the stuff off, and then if he says it's going to take a few hours, we'll go relax for a bit and come back.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'm for that.
Let's save Liana.
Right then. I mean, I'm not going to because I know what's going to happen anyway. So I'm not going to swap you over, but we'll do your Archie scene now. So you all make it to Archie's. It is getting on. Traveling through the. Let me just. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Let's throw some light on my situation. Right. Jesus, now I'm glistening. So, you all make it to Archie's. I'm going to assume somebody's going to bang on the door.
Steve, but it's excessively.
Nice. Very loud and numerous, I guess. Like a vampire. So, you do hear hurried footsteps from behind the door. Though there may be heavy set doors, they don't seem to muffle sound very well for some strange reason. No D&D door ever seems to do that. But
they're hollow.
Yeah, they're like bathroom doors. So, the butler that you've already met a numerous amount of times, the old guy.
Gregory.
Is he Greg? I can't remember these names. Opens the door, and you forced my hand to do a lot of things, so I
think
forget.
he was either he was Jeffrey, and then Gregory was the big butch man.
That's right, yeah. Jeffrey comes to the door, opens the door for you, and looks, and then kind of gestures you in. As he stands at the door. You, I assume you all head in, or are you all...
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So you all head in, and you get to the stairs, as seems to be the more... the area where everyone seems to, like, reconvene and discuss and then branch off. Yeah, I mean, if you like. You get there, and, obviously, the door's knocked. He's heard it. Archie knows what's happening. He's already stood there waiting for you, like, eagerly, slightly rocking in his, you know. Yeah, he's completely naked.
Oh no!
Just rocking there.
Leon's like, time to leave! It's okay, I'll die.
It's not okay.
She's like, I'll take being undead.
So Archie is stood there. Welcome. Yeah. Welcome. Did you get what I asked?
Yes, we have the beetles.
Fantastic. Please hand them over, and I will begin work on this immediately.
I've had this big stack of just random beetles.
Jim will count out 15 beetles out of the bag, sticking them just on the table.
Yeah, there'll be a little counter somewhere you can easily just...
Yeah.
Nah,
if he rushes to grab them before they run off the table.
I was gonna say, are they dead?
No.
Gregory! Catch these little critters, please!
The hell did you?
Gregory, now! No, now!
There'd be you probably have a bit of a time limit after they're dead, so capture them live.
He's doing that thing where he's batting them just away from the edge of the table so they don't drop on the floor, but like other than that, he's not. Oh God! Gregory does run in and save the day, and he's some form of bowl or something. He's just popping them in. You can hear just very slight sighs as he has to do this task. Slightly beneath him as a bodyguard, but you know. And he captures all the things and puts like a lid on the 15 that you give, because that's how much he wanted, wasn't it? Didn't he ask?
I believe he needed 10, and then we got 5 extra as well.
That's right. He did ask for a few more. That's it. Gregory's done with that. Yeah, exactly. Excellent. Right. I'm going to start work on this. This shit. And
wait, what? I didn't even notice that you fuck you.
It's going to take a short while, so if you wish to go about and do something, I will get a man to summon you when I'm finished. This is going to take some work, so it may not be until tomorrow morning or in a few hours.
Okay, bye.
Depending how successful I am.
Liana already left.
Yeah, she's like, bye.
Bye!
She's like, she's heard enough of
You
it.
need any help with the concoction? Because I've recently discovered God. Maybe he could help you.
Sorry, what?
Yes. And I wave my hands around and I like look at the sky and then I touch him and then I cast healing word.
Right. I feel better. My hangover is gone.
Good. See? This is the word of God.
Yes. It sure is. He gives you a very tentative, like, thumbs up approval. Go team.
Wildcats.
So, do you need help or not?
No, I think I've got this. I think you may lack the expertise. I've got Gregory here. He's a good... Ow. He's good.
Yes.
Fucking grabs a cheek. I think I've got it covered. I will summon you when I need you. Okay?
Okay.
Does he owe you any money, by the way? I can't remember. Don't say yes because you want money.
I don't recall either, but Jim wants me to say yes.
I think.
No, I don't. I
think
don't
he
think he owes us money. I think we got paid before.
For part we did not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with waffle.
Did he give up in
I believe he
advance?
paid us for the last job, and this job was literally we're doing this to make sure Liana doesn't die.
Yeah.
There we go. That's it. For some strange
I knew
reason.
I knew we got money.
Yes, you did. You did indeed get money.
'Cause
Extortionate amount. You are going to bleed the bank dry. So
Jeffrey had to walk up all the stairs.
you all leave and go back to what I assume is the street. You are in the pub
on the way
map,
out.
but you can feel free.
Real quick.
Yeah, go on.
On the way out,
Yeah.
Jim is going to take 2 extra of the live bugs because you said we had loads extra.
Yeah.
He's going to just take 2 of them and just drop them in the house.
You're a dick, sir. I now do not regret what's coming up. So you just like, as you walk out, just like, enough. No.
This is a social experiment.
That's so mean.
Are there any left? Is there any left bugs in the bag?
Let's say you guys managed to trap, between all of you, you managed to trap about 15 extra of this specific type and about 10 of some random shit that Ilinir thought was the bug.
Yes, they are the bug, but they're different kind. We're all special bugs, okay? So the moment I leave with the bag, I just let them go in the front porch of this guy.
For the love of God! Be nice! Okay, so
This guy is helping us save our friend's life.
You're
We're
both-
just infesting his house.
Right, okay, cool. These
I just
bugs...
wanted to confuse him with the potentially magical bugs. Now we've just infested his house with actual bugs.
No, they're just gonna be free.
So, some of these bugs look like they have reinforced mandibles that you think might be a great way of, like, the bug's way of digging through harder material, like wood or wall. There's a few of them.
Do I realize that after I let them free?
You would have realized that when you caught them.
Okay, then I don't let them free.
I know you totally do.
Here you did it.
Fine, then I try to catch them.
I am not having this. You guys head back to the street. Ilinir might be lagging somewhat behind.
Do we have to
No, the street is the map, sorry. It's just called the street. You guys, Ilinir may be lagging slightly due to a bug bag malfunction.
Say there was a hole in the bottom of it.
So
Fine.
he's Oogie Boogie then?
Yes! He's come unthreaded. And you guys can go and explore around here, or, like, I automatically assumed you would end in the pub, that's why I haven't moved you. But yeah.
I'm going to the church where Liana lives.
Oh, it will be closed, but okay.
I will knock on the door.
There is no answer.
Daphne's sleeping.
I mean, it's open for people to come in and out,
Yeah.
but there's no attendees.
There's not gonna be anyone there.
Well, yes, I will just sit there and look at the sky. I mean, at the ceiling. Maybe the god will speak to me.
Fair. The ceiling, it's like a octagon hex type thing, and there are in every segment there are a different sort of like a mosaic pattern, some form of bits of God's life or the teachings, shit like that. So there's lots to look at while you're staring at the ceiling doing literally nothing. So yeah, you're good. You're good.
After about half an hour, I get disappointed and leave and go to the tavern.
Okay, so what does everyone else do for half an hour? Ilinir is 1, catching bugs, and 2, staring at the ceiling.
Jim considers rest for a moment and then realizes he has time to work on a project, so he's going to go see if Blan is up or asleep at the moment.
just gonna up you a bit, Jim. There you go.
I'm gonna go and get a drink in the pub.
Oh, Zebo, I should probably, like, did you want to come along? I'm going to go bother Plan.
Yeah, just give me like 30 minutes. I gotta get some food in me.
That's fair.
Did you want anything? I could bring some over.
Yeah, something would be good. Fruit, some sort.
Yeah.
There you
First
go.
date.
That's what I think.
Wait, why can't... Oh, the token can't see it. That's actually...
Frieda, are you coming to the pub with me?
Yeah, I am there.
So you guys are doing your bland things, and you're doing your pub things.
And Eleanor's being odd.
Well, Alien
What
is
do you
one I
mean
don't
odd?
worry about for a while. so it's fine.
Eleanor's gonna go and ponder the dream of Liana talking about berries.
What are you up to, Yigrish? Before we choose a group we're going to stick with.
I'm in the pub as well.
You're going to go to the pub, okay, cool. Alright then. We'll do you guys in the pub, and then we'll head and see if Sibo's doing gym in the alley.
Oh my god.
What the pardon?
Oh, you were like, let me bring you some food.
I'll
It's
bring
gonna
you
be
my
a fucking-
sausage.
Yeah, it should be a fucking
Wow,
picnic.
he asked for fruit, good sir.
Oh,
Well-
so just your 2 berries then.
My berries!
God damn it.
Don't get Leon in on this.
So, you guys at the pub, what are you up to as you just get there? Let's zoom in.
Wait, I'm assuming there's a bar.
Yeah, of course there is. It's not bustling, but it's busy enough. There's a few people around having a drink and
Unless
such.
people like waiting for me.
No, they're all sat down in various corner seats and stuff.
I'm gonna ask if we can get. Oh, Sibo's with us at the moment, isn't he?
As far as I know, yeah.
I'll ask because this is during Eleanor being in the thing, right?
Yes.
I'll ask for 4 meals.
I mean, do you want to ask for 4 meals, or do you just want to say you want to ask for 4 meals? Role play, motherfucker!
Who are you now?
Oi.
Emily or Liana?
Barkeep.
Oh.
Food and drinks, please.
Hey?
Food and drinks.
Food and drinks? How many?
How many do you think are on this table? Come on.
Well, at the moment you're all sprawled around, ain't you?
I have 4.
Alright. Coming right up.
The drinks is water, by the way.
Noted. The guy goes and prepares some sliced meats, cheeses, and bread and shit. Pause. You don't see him get the water, but there's definitely water that's going to be coming to the table. Where it comes from, nobody knows.
Just kids in a cup and
There's a reason people in the medieval age didn't drink water that often.
yeah, would probably kill them. This is actually the true reason why Liana's turning into an undead person.
Too much water.
I heard that dysentery can kill you.
Yeah, dysentery's brutal.
Yeah. Oh. Beer was safer because they boiled the water to make it.
Exactly, but they just didn't know it.
Yeah.
Stupid. But I guess no. Anyway, so what are you guys up to? You guys are going to be settling on a table. Liana, do you want to
Who
join?
is going to go up on stage and sing for the masses in the pub?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, you're definitely. Oh, this is so sweaty. You are given permission to do so. Nobody's going to stop you. Feel free to do a few performances. How long are you going to be doing that for? Just a few songs or like a few hours?
An hour, maybe.
Sweet. Yeah. Give me a couple of performance checks. We'll see if you make any dollar tonight. What is free? Fuck now. What's Yigrish and Liana and Sibo up to? Fucking hey.
Starting out strong. How many do you want me to do?
Just 2.
I'm drinking and paying for all of it.
Go. There is definitely 2 of you, Yigrish, though. I've just realised.
Yeah.
Let me just sort that out.
Also going to give like 10 more golds for the room.
Awesome. Wait.
This is where you delete one of them.
No, I was just checking they were both the same.
Or they don't, delete. There you go. Cool. Yeah. Thank you kindly. You keep the key. You know which room it is.
I give him 20 gold in total for drinks and food as well.
Nice. Scoops it up, pockets it somewhere. Goes about his business, does the stuff. This music is so fucking loud. Let me deal with that before I try and continue talking.
Great, you're too loud. Turn it down a bit.
He changes to a lower key.
There we go, sorted it. Ah, much better, much better. Much appreciated. Right, where are we? Sibo, you're hanging around.
Oh, he's being quiet. He's like that conversation with Jim. He had a spark of ideas, so he's like doodling in his journal and just trying to like be slightly aware of anyone's asking him questions or if he can put any input out there. But he's like kind of like just on an idea.
And Liana, what are you up to for the next hour?
I'm gonna ask Ygritte. Did you find anything interesting in those books and parchments you were looking through?
No.
You're not told it.
Right, you found useful shit. You found 2 scrolls of animate undead.
Nice.
And one, is it rejuvenation? What's the one that like completely
Regeneration?
heals? No, completely heals somebody of literally everything. It's like one of the highest.
Greater Restoration.
That's the Fecker Restoration. Yeah, Greater Restoration. And one scroll of Greater Restoration.
Yeah, I did find something interesting. I pull out the scroll of Greater Restoration and I give it to Liana. I think you're better with this than I am.
Oh, thank you.
What are you after? You want some of this puss?
Oh,
Come on.
Sorry.
I only have...
We don't need Ilana making a fanfic about Liana and Ygritte now. That is just...
Well, they...
Eugene, don't you dare.
No, he's not there, so he technically doesn't know.
I only have a
Okay.
charisma of 20, okay?
Sorry, what was that? Ygritte?
I have a charisma of 20, okay?
Is it charisma of 20?
Yes. Me.
Him.
Oh.
So you might fall for his horniness. Okay, well that's not going. So, yeah.
Immediately leaves.
Putting your up like nothing happened and just left. So put a scroll of Greater Restoration. As far as I know, other DMs feel free to tell me off. But as far as I know, it acts as if you own the spell and can cast a spell. It can only be used once.
If it's a scroll, yeah.
Yeah.
Down to a technicality, it's as if someone else has cast it. So if there was a DC involved, it would be whoever created the scroll. But in this case, it won't matter.
Okay, cool. Just out of... Wait, I did have a question. I forgot. Yeah, I think it was actually based on that. It's also counts as if you have the skill to cast it, doesn't it? So anybody can cast from a scroll, right? Or is it...
I thought it was that you had to... If you couldn't cast a spell originally with the spell slots, you'd have to beat the DC, which is 10 plus the spell level.
I believe so, yes.
So you have to do like a saving throw to fucking...
So you have to do a generic ability ability check, which would be your spellcasting ability.
Yeah.
So you have to beat 15 as a DC.
Oh, that's not too
bad. But then again, do you allow someone getting assistance in casting a spell scroll?
I don't know, is that a thing in the book?
I think so.
Is that a thing in roleplay? Can you assist somebody casting a scroll?
No.
No.
It's a very broad question because of different magics.
Well, the thing is, if you're talking about a scroll being a god spell, it's kind of like you would have to be more resting on that person's or people's, whatever, faith, essentially.
I'm only one level below the actual thing.
It matters not. This is more for my information, which I really shouldn't be asking now. I should be asking later. I was just very interested to know whether it's a... You could literally throw this at a barbarian and they could cast it.
I mean this as a 5th level spell, as in you'd have to be level 9 to be able to cast a 5th level spell.
Oh, by the way, there's I think that animate lesser undead, not... Because I think animate undead is actually 2 high. I need to do some research, but I think it's less.
That might be a 3rd level spell, I think.
Yeah, I was just, for my own sort of interest, whether anybody could cast it, just so I don't overpower the party with throwing scrolls at people. But a greater restoration would be nice, because I think it cures death as well. Does it cure death? Which is the one that cures death?
No.
I mean, that would be more your Revivify or something similar.
Oh, is it Scroll of Revivify?
What is it, Raise Dead, I think you're talking about?
Oh yeah, the scrolls of animate dead. No. We've got one that makes you a zombie. We got 2, sorry, that makes you a zombie. Or makes a zombie, and then one that I would like to basically cure people of any ailments.
That's the one that revives.
Or revive someone.
Do you want it to literally be able to bring them back to life with no
Yeah.
issues?
Yes.
Okay, that would be a very
Okay, so you want me to have that one instead of that one?
That would be very powerful. Is it too much to give you a revivify?
well, it depends, because if you want the one where it's just literally like you come back and there are no problems with you, that is a very high level spell. I forget exactly which one it is. I'll have to check. Whereas Revivify is like if you get to them within a minute of them dying, you bring them back to life. But any conditions they had beforehand, they still have.
Okay.
It can't return you missing body parts either. So if you've got like your fucking...
Okay, I'll look into that later then. Just so you have a Scroll of Greater Restoration, I think that's powerful enough for now.
That's nice.
You have the Animate Lesser Undead or whatever it is to make you a couple of zombies as well if you should want to use them. Not you, that would be Ygritte has them.
Those, yeah.
It would be Ygritte. How you found them is they would just be throwaway notes. He would have obviously been writing shit that he would find interesting, and you've managed to find some sort of sequence between the information you've taken apart, and found that if you situate it this way, not like a wizard's book, you can't just cast it whenever you like, but you found that you sequence it this way, you found that it actually becomes a magical thing, and thus now you can use it to cast said spell.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what we have. I'll come to the exact wording of whether it's lesser undead or undead. I'm going to find out what type of zombies you get. But yeah, that is what you guys are dealing with. So that's good.
Does Friede earn anything with those performance checks?
Well, apparently you at least got 10 gold.
Yeah.
Because Ygritte threw money at you like a fucking shotgun.
Dex save. You in the face.
Dodge. Could you do me a dodge saving for now? Right. I reckon you should. Which die would I like you to roll?
I don't get chat.
Do a D. What?
Chat.
Is anybody in chat responding right now?
I don't know.
I was asking chat. Right. If anybody in chat is it's one word, and you're a player. You shouldn't be in there. If anybody in chat is up to stuff, put !R_D20 twice, and then that will be the money you earn. Not a D4.
Rabbit said no.
Rabbit says you earn 1 gold, you bitch. Get out of it. But while we're waiting on that, you guys did your little thing. We will go and catch up with whatever Jim is up to, who I believe... Jesus, that's terrible.
Rabbit doesn't have proficiency in dice rolling.
Oh no!
Oh, the cooldown.
The cooldown! I guess I'll go do something. What are you up to, Jim?
Well, first off, is Blan actually awake? Or is Jim knocking on the door to the closed shop with no answer?
Sadly, I do believe you're knocking on a closed door. It is very late. Or late enough. Keep trying
Why
it.
is he shut at a time like this? Oh, right, It has been dark for a while, hasn't it? Kind of lost track there. Bugger.
Would Sibo have a spare key? Is that how far along we are with the plan in Sibo?
Did you give it him back when you did your goodbyes?
Maybe not.
Do me an intelligence roll. Honestly, just how forgetful you are. You probably would have got a bit emotional and forgot to give him any. Do me another one because that 2 was terrible. You probably forgot to hand over that key. So yes, you would still have a key on you. What's that? What's that for?
I thought you said do it again.
No. Sorry, I was talking to Lulu. No. Your 7's fine. Yeah, you would have got too distracted. I know what you like. You academic, busy hands types alike, and yeah, you didn't stand a chance at remembering to give the fucking key back.
Did you just call Sibo an academic?
Yeah, I'm a bit
yeah,
by that.
My bad. I'm drinking. This wine is strong.
Good compliment. It's definitely not going to boost his ego.
Also, I expected you to have a minus in intelligence. No offense.
Oh no, that's my wisdom.
Oh.
He's just gonna head out and bring food and a couple of drinks with him.
So the scroll here.
The scroll?
I typed it in chat. They gave you one of the scrolls of undead because Jim was interested in spells I found. So I gave one of them with you.
Yeah, I'll see if you can do anything with that. Yeah, he mentioned something about being really interested. See what he says.
Perfect. See you in the morning then.
See you in the morning.
Aw. Enjoy your day. So, you tootle off with your food and stuff. Now it's gonna take him, I don't know, because he was sat there for a little while with Freed and Liana and Yigrish. It would take him a while to get there. Jim, what were you doing for about 20 minutes? Obviously the walk down there, but
he's probably been sat here considering whether or not he needs to work on this project so urgently that he'll just break into the place.
That's fair.
Because is it, an urgent, life-threatening project? No. Does he really want to work on it at the moment? Yes. So you probably get that as he's just sort of stood there, like one-armed cross, one hand to his chin, just looking at the door, and you can tell he's considering something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be out here.
Hey.
Yeah, should have told you. I forgot you goes to bed kinda early, but I got a key. Just
I
follow
did
me around
kind
back.
of forget how late it had gotten.
Yeah, me too. It kind of went by real quick.
Yeah, is he gonna mind?
I mean, he slept through worse.
Okay, fair enough. Heavy sleeper, is he?
Yeah, he oh, man, it's been a while since I actually got him one of those kegs. But he had this one favorite of his he'd ask for specially, and he always asked me to pick up one almost weekly, and it was a big keg even for my size. But he really likes that stuff. It's not my
good stuff.
Not my thing. Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Unlocks it, heads downstairs.
Jim will follow after.
Go. You guys go in. It's dark.
Well, we can fix that. Set some lights going. Light a few lanterns and stuff.
Yeah, it's very romantic.
Get going and forge seems like it's still warm. Shouldn't take much to bring it back up to heat. Let's get going. And he's gonna start the forge back up, and he's going to continue working on that strange sphere he was working on before.
Okay.
Had a slight redesign on it now, so he's making a few adjustments to it.
Sweet. Go for it. Do your rolls where that's concerned.
My assist.
Oh yeah, okay. With a SIBO assist. Wow, that's bad.
That is not great.
No. I expected better from you, Jim.
It could have been
It's not awful. It's just average.
Yeah, I think average for you though is always bad when it comes to this.
Yeah, it's not. I guess it's a prototype, but still.
You're
small enough.
You're definitely disappointed by the outcome. But
yeah,
it's
what
not a
he's
complete
done
throwaway.
to this. Yeah, what he's done to this metal sphere that he had is on opposite ends of it. He has been poking holes.
Yeah.
See, but you can tell he was trying to. On one side, he was trying to make very, very small holes. But just with the tools available and what's here, they have turned out fairly large, and he doesn't seem happy with this.
Oh.
Like, they're still relatively small. You probably couldn't get your finger down it. He's just like, no, they need to be smaller.
You're talking about the size of the hole?
Yes.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have a need for such smaller tools. I think it's more like a jeweler's kind of area of things. We've done some small work with them, but kind of like the base.
Oh, god damn it! Jim rummages in his pack for a second, pulls out a jeweler's toolkit, because he has one.
Oh, fucking hell.
Goes through, he finds the right tool. This is about the right size and shape. Not going to survive the hot metal, though, so I'll have to make another version for this. And he will just spend the rest of the evening making a tool to do the job that he wants.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of real-life blacksmiths do the same thing. It's like, I need a tool to do this. It doesn't exist, right? I'll make it. And then they complete the job. That is perfectly acceptable. Do me another... Do me a, another, thingy-majiggy,
one of them.
Check. Oh! Wait, give me 2 seconds. Zena, thank you so much for the host. Hi, welcome on in, everybody. Party, we're playing D&D, so I don't do the chat thing, but welcome on in. Enjoy the stories.
I'm glad we got raided in time for everyone to witness my double nat ones.
That is delicious.
You broke the new tool you made.
So, I mean...
Yeah, it was the tool, not the project that I botched up, but still.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to say that your project fucked up, but it did not. It definitely... You tried to create a tool for a specific job. You didn't make a pre-schematic before you attempted the design. And thus, something didn't work. Either the wiring was too thin or whatnot, but something broke. Didn't work out quite the way you wanted it. Yeah, it is not doing the thing. But you waste your entire evening doing that. Or at least half of it or something. It gets late by the time you're finished.
It's late as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim and Sibo kiss?
It doesn't seem like it. Oh, yeah, that was... You want to, like, call it a night? You could just, like, you know, pick this up later. Just... You seem, like, really exhausted and you're just kind of... I don't even know what you're doing.
Could it be because Stevo's a virgin?
Wow.
Stop!
You know,
was
you might be
there and I
right,
couldn't-
though. A bit of sleep might help me think on this better. I think I have an idea, but let's try it in the morning so it's not just my sleep-addled brain getting me down the wrong route again.
It's been a long day.
Oh god, we were in the forest this morning, weren't we?
Yeah.
This has been a long day.
I'm gonna head back to the pub. You can pass out there if you want to. Talk to you later.
That sounds like a good idea. A nightcap would do me wonders, I think.
Steve was gonna make a little note as Jim leaves and put 25 gold on the anvil right next to where Bland normally works. Immediately sees his stuff and say, "Sorry if we made any noise. Just you know, for the supplies that we definitely might have wasted. Night or morning."
That's so sweet.
Night is crossed out like oh shit, and says morning.
I love that. Yeah, go run off. Before you guys hit the group, I'll happily have you later. But Ilinir does jump back. Have you anytime you want. Ilinir does get back to the pub before you guys.
He also looks very grumpy.
So,
Ilinir
Ilinir...
looks grumpy?
Yeah, but you won't know that until you get here.
What? Oh, why?
Ilinir, get to the pub.
He didn't get spoken to from my god.
The god doesn't love him!
The god didn't speak to me, and now I'm upset.
So, Ilinir.
And now he's working the bar.
Ilinir! So I found a new calling in life.
No. Not yet, though.
Oh, yeah, actually, Rabbit, I don't often reach out, but yes.
Nope.
You still have your old inspiration, for fuck's sake. You know what, then? Jim.
Yes?
You get inspiration from being close to an inspiring source.
That's nice of you.
Thank you. I do think I've also come up with another way to make it work, so...
We will see what happens in the next time. Where you end up going and working somebody's forge while they're sleeping. Right, Ilinir, you made it to the pub.
I did say he makes good life decisions, okay?
He certainly doesn't. I know his backstory.
Yeah.
So, Ilinir, you make it to the pub. You see a Ygritte, a Liana eating on a table. You see Waffle there. Waffle? Shit.
Fried. Thank you very much.
My bad.
Fried eating a waffle.
Yeah, Fried, exactly. You see a waffle being consumed by a Fried, in every sense, on the stage, playing some stuff, and whatnot. That's when you come in. Fried, nobody rolled the second D20, so at this moment in time, you only get 16 gold. Plus the 10 from Ygritte.
They did roll a 2 earlier,
No.
so I took the 2 and the 16.
Oh, okay, I was discounting the 2 and getting somebody to roll again. But I think the roll decided to not work for Lulu, so... We're waiting on the second roll, so anybody in chat, exclamation mark RD20.
No spaces.
No spaces. You're responsible for how much gold Fried gets.
Showered him.
Cool now.
Yeah, cool now. Get this enlargement kit. So, Ilinir, you walk in.
Yes, I walk in very sad in the face,
10.
and I sit at the same table with Liana and Ygritte, and I just say nothing.
Wow.
Well, I'll greet him then.
Yeah.
Oh yes, hi.
I was thinking you would this awkward silence we had.
Huh? Awkward silence, why?
Never mind. What happened to you?
Oh, you know. Do you know, sometimes you just get this feeling when you go to the church and you try to speak to God, but he doesn't talk back to you.
You're kind of talking to the wrong person here.
I don't reply to that, and I turn to Liana.
Are you gonna say the same thing again?
I'm not saying anything, I just look at you.
Oh, okay.
It's just that, and your reply?
Are we saying the god's male or female?
Male.
Okay. He doesn't always talk back to us, but we know he's there.
Oh,
How do
that's
you know
awkward.
he's there? He doesn't talk to you.
Beings don't have to talk to you. You need to know that they're with you.
Well, I think that's just rude if you don't talk to someone when they talk to you.
A god can be a busy being. It's not a case of they have a chance to listen to your single prayers all the time.
Oh, I was supposed to say a prayer, I would just sit in there.
Oh, well. I'll have to teach you how to pray.
Okay, yes, please do. Maybe then he will speak to me. Also, what is the name of your god?
Vishakal.
Okay. And he is the god of what?
Babushka.
Life and death.
No, he is the god of love, compassion, and healing.
Oh, that's right, but apparently he has death in him as well.
Yes, because
Because love, compassion, and healing is all about people dying.
No, it's all about people dying at the correct time.
Oh, my bad.
I do
God.
love me
Wait
some
your
love.
turn.
That's why she doesn't like undead so much.
Wait your turn!
Grr.
I do love me some love, so maybe we'll get along.
Lulu's like, you didn't speak to him, but he got pissed he didn't reply. I'm sorry, that got me.
Anyway, yeah, you guys.
And I
see
just
them.
silently take out a piece of paper and start drawing on it and like write.
Sounds like more fan fiction.
You want some food, Ilenia?
No, I'm not in the mood for food.
One extra drink it is.
She's here.
Right up.
Leona's gonna turn around and go, what? Not even a pocket?
Fine, I'll get a pocket grape.
You pass him a pocket, great.
Flicks it in.
Thank you.
Like Spider-Man, just
Go well.
Also, I don't like look up from the drawing, but I look at Tigrish. Tigrish, do you know something about amnesia?
Oh no.
A little bit, why?
What you say?
Little bit, why?
Oh, you know, like, what if someone, like one of us three, this is theoretical, if one of us had an amnesia, how would you treat it, or how would you try to figure out what is causing it?
What am I missing?
It's my baby.
That basically depends on what they are forgetting. That's the hard part to figure out. Do you know what they forgot?
Well, that imaginary person, which is not here, they seem to forget about the berries. This sounds completely insane, I know, but that's what's happening.
This sounds a bit weird, yes.
Well, this is all just theoretical. This doesn't happen.
You say they had like something happen with berries and they forgot about it?
No, well, apparently there's. I know that Liana is right here, so I'm not. I'm like not.
She
paying
wouldn't.
attention
She
to
wouldn't
that.
even know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So like, imagine like that someone has like a lot of berries, but then they forgot about some of them, and now they only have some different kind of berries, and they like do a head gesture towards Liana so that Liana won't notice, but Igrish is like no, so Igrish would notice.
Different kind of berries!
Leona's just like so confused. She's like, what the fuck are you on about?
I just want to buy her one of those berries that she forgot about, and it might kick her memory in.
But maybe there's more to the story than just berries. Maybe she's forgot. I mean, that person, has forgotten more than just the berries.
Don't really have like the entire story, but if you're going like a lover once gave someone a berry, then we're going way off topic here.
I'm just wondering if you can restore memories. That's what I'm wondering.
But you have to find like the triggers for it. So, as you said, if it's going about berries, you will have to find said berries and give it to that person.
Okay.
Kickstart her memory or bring the memory back.
Okay, got it. Okay, is there anything else? Maybe some magic? I've learned some magical tricks. Do you want to see?
Fuck.
I know there is some kind of magic, but you'll have to find someone who is better at magic than I am for that.
Maybe I'll ask Freed.
Wow! What a kick in the dick!
Maybe if he doesn't, there he is. Just ask him.
Oh, Freed, hello. Do you mind joining us for a moment?
So,
I was wondering if do you know how to restore memories if they've been magically erased? Maybe.
well, no.
Well, okay. Well, then I guess I have to do more research than this.
That
But
sounds
thank
like
you.
an idea.
What?
That sounds like an idea.
Yes. And then I look to Liana. Liana, do you know how to restore memories by any chance?
That's not not in the remit of my god.
Oh, that's very.
Just like she rehearsed that.
Yes, it does fall under the healing factor.
Right. At any point, if the turtle boy and the SIBO wants to walk in, you're very welcome to turn up anytime from now. That is a very interesting conversation.
I'll keep that all in mind, and then I continue drawing the thing.
Doing another drink for Turtle Boy.
Designated.
Yes, something strong.
Oh, Siva, did you hand out the scroll? Because I know you probably were busy.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, just pass it over.
What's this?
It's the scroll of Resurrecting Dead.
Oh.
You asked me for magical stuff and stuff that might be interesting, so I found this in the cave we went in, the lowest crypt.
Thank you. Yes, I'd like to do a bit of research on it, see what I can pull out for my own uses.
It's all now.
Thank you. Not tonight, though. I feel like I've done quite enough tonight.
Yeah, you look like shit.
It didn't go exactly as planned, but I think I know how to fix it.
But here is the best teacher.
But I think for now, a nightcap and a good night's sleep will help.
You sleep in a nightcap.
The DM's smiling, it's not a good thing.
That's fine. Jim doesn't know.
We're not having a good night's sleep.
Yeah, carry on. Sorry.
Are you sleeping in a nightcap?
We all
tend to know.
Oh.
He can put himself inside of a shell and sleep that way. So I don't think he needs a nightcap.
You consider a shell being a nightcap?
Don't think it counts as a. Actually, it might count as a cap.
See?
This is
I'm a
riveting.
thinker.
So, you guys hear from the outside of the building, as this is such a riveting conversation, I feel I must interject. You guys hear a, we know you're in there, could you please come out? Relinquish your weapons, we do have the place surrounded.
With the sniff.
Yeah, I'm going out.
The sniff is like an arrogant, yeah, we fucking got you, yeah, we
Oh,
got you.
okay.
Sorry, what?
Nice.
What is happening? I missed something. I was
Just
waiting to
stay
join.
there.
Are you sure you got the right people?
Is the bartender complying as well? Like, everybody in
My question is more, what are these? Because
So, as you walk out, you see a familiar sight of the city guard. There is a lot more of them than there usually are.
sorry for just the coloring. I thought it were in that, so I was going like, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, so if any of you look outside, or if anybody can see outside, that's
I'm
what you
going
see.
outside.
Yeah. You
I'm
see
assuming I can
a
see
guy
through the
stood
windows.
nearest the door. He's holding up what looks like a writ or some form of warrant, and reading from it.
Okay.
I'm looking for a SIBO Brahammer. Is it Brahammer? What is your name,
Giant
SIBO?
spanner.
Giant Spanner. Because of course he puts it on his back. How can I forget? Eleanor. You guys need to put your fucking surnames in this thing.
It's Gold Star.
You need a gold star.
That's his last name.
Jim.
In inverted.
Yeah. Jim.
Yeah.
Liana and a Yigrish.
please. And he starts rolling up this. Anybody who tries to move away from these guys that are not you lot are stopped and checked over, and obviously ask questions out of your hearing range.
More than one meters, you know.
I run towards Freed and I say, I'm gonna miss you, and then I run towards the guards.
What the fuck?
Yeah, only name that wasn't called out, so.
What's that?
Freed's name was not called out, so. Bye, Freed.
Oh, yeah.
No backsies.
Three
backseat counter.
You said
oh,
what
wait,
you
wait.
said.
There's a name at the bottom. Freed.
So what?
Freed
why?
eggs. Sorry.
What is the reason for us?
You are to be arrested and escorted to the court.
What did we do?
Treason, by the looks.
Okay,
I have a right to remain silent.
You certainly do, sir, but if you'd like to come with us.
Have my interest, I will follow.
We are going to have to relinquish your weapons and handcuff you, of course.
Ah, shit.
If you'd like to come quietly, we don't need to involve any weapons at all, do we?
Can I just keep my reading book?
I'm not drunk enough for this.
Sorry, what?
He's not drunk enough for this.
That's it. My bottle of moonshine.
Probably not right now.
Will help.
If anybody steps towards a guard, which is one of you, they will take your weapon off you and handcuff you. They won't do it forcefully if you're compliant. If you're less compliant, there will be a bit of grabbing and pulling.
DM, can I have an inside check on that guy? He sounded dodgy as fuck.
What?
He was like, oh, well, I don't have to go the rough way. He sounded dodgy.
You sure you're not mistaking that for engines?
Yeah.
That might be, but I still want an inside check.
Okay. I don't know what we're doing an inside check for.
I just put
He's not a guard.
Right, there's 15 or 20 odd guards that I put out in the front there. Plus
The one who was talking.
The one I'm
captain.
standing in front of, yes.
You want to do an insight check on the captain to see if he wants to rough you up?
No, if he might not be the guard and he just pretends to be a guard.
He's telling
Oh,
the
yeah,
truth.
carry on.
Wait, he's done it.
I'm just gonna put my book on my belt and let him shackle me. Real quick.
You would be sort of handed off to one of the lesser gods. But yes, Ilinir, you get the feeling, and by his mannerisms and the way he's being, the fact that he's got a writ, he seems like the real deal.
Well, Deckard had a writ as well, but I trust him.
It's true, but also Deckard's was real. He just wrote on it. It's real. Just scratch the shit.
See both steps out of it.
So
Before he steps outside, Jim is doing two things.
Yeah.
One, he's sticking the Mark 1 in the corner of the pub. He opens up the hatch very quickly, reaches inside, pulls something out about fist size. As he does so, the Mark 1 shuts down. He closes the lid. His arm disappears inside his shell for a moment with the item, pops back out without it.
Okay.
He then also grabs out his thieves' tools and does the same thing.
Awesome. The barman saw you do all of that.
That's fine.
Cool.
Give him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Don't hand him in.
I mean, he doesn't know what thieves' tools are outside, surely. Hopefully.
What, a barman of a seedy pub doesn't know what thieves' tools are?
He was in the corner with his back to people. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good, dude. And then he will step out and hand over his hammer.
Awesome. You have all been de-weaponed. You would have been patted down and stuff, so any hidden daggers or anything else, axes to fell trees that are actually used to kill undead, it would have been taken off you as well. So all your weapons have been sort of,
What's the word when they take your
Confiscated.
weapons? Yeah, confiscated. All your weapons have been confiscated. Don't take them off your fucking character sheet for God's sake, because I don't want to be having to give them you back and be like,
I'm just unequipping them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Before Freed reaches out his hands, he casts prestidigitation on his what's the name? The wrists. So they are slippery, but he will hold out the hands so the shackles will stay on his hands.
Okay.
So the wrists will stay slippery up to an hour.
Okay. I'm going to assume you're doing this to try and slip them off.
There's a verbal and somatic components to that. That means you are speaking an incantation.
I'm doing it before I'm stepping out of the pub, basically. So they don't see me doing it while I'm doing it.
Hope.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference if you want to slippery your wrists. Cool. Yeah. You do that thing, kind of walking behind Jim, like make a slippery hand. Yeah. And then you go and get shackled. You all are shackled now, as far as I know. You all handed over your weapons. You all
these bring back memories, yeah.
Alright, sir. No need for that. I'm just doing my job.
Maybe later.
You didn't say that last time, darling.
Oh God!
Right.
No!
Okay. I'm gonna move your I'm using the wrong fucking screen. I'm gonna swap our map. It should be completely fucking black for everybody. If it's not, I apologize. You know.
Have been plunged into
But
darkness.
don't. Well, I mean, it's mostly black. Don't put your things on there, because I've got to find where the fuck we've got to fucking put them. You are escorted by these gentlemen. Nice pace. They're not forcing. They're not pushing. You're escorted as if you're like, you're walking with some friends. You're not being like held or anything, but you are within the center of like two guards on either side of each of you, just in case any runaways.
One day we will have this conversation about shackles. Something I say when I walk away.
What?
Sorry?
One day we'll have this conversation about shackles.
So, I have lost where your characters are. Here we go. Right, first of all, everybody who is watching in the audience, never fucking mind, because apparently I haven't sorted out dynamic lighting. Wait, have I?
Don't worry.
Every little thing, it's gonna be alright. No, I have not done dynamic lighting, which means I now need to do everybody individually.
Yay.
I hate doing this.
I already know the way it's fine.
I just want to do this again. No, this one. I got it, don't worry.
Do I look like?
Wait,
Dad?
you have your vision on. What the fuck is the matter with you?
Have you turned dynamic lighting on for this map?
I certainly fucking thought I did. Give me a sec. Let me just quickly
Have you
check.
actually put our tokens down?
Not yours, but I put the camera down, but I can't see the camera. Let me have a quick check. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me a minute. My bears.
I have dark vision.
Does the camera have... I mean, that is also the thing.
Yeah, we
Engine, could I make a little suggestion?
Do the thing.
That we maybe have like a 10-minute break now.
That might be a good idea. Well, we've got technical difficulties. Everyone wants to go and take a 10-minute now. Go get yourself a drink, the pee, do the thing. I'm also going to need a pee, but I can respond to chat. So if any of you in chat want to know anything, do your thing. All the players, fuck off and do yours. Well, I try and work this.
I'll try to find my shackles.
You ruined everything, you stupid
You stupid bitch! Which one has to do... Right, dynamic lighting is on, so it must be the token itself. Has to be. Oh, bollocks. Right, where's the token gone? Whoa! Whose is that? Right, Jim, your
It
turtle...
appears to be working.
Yeah. Then the
Yeah, so
camera...
there's something wrong with the token.
Yeah, my camera is not the thing. So, is it because I haven't given it a limit of distance?
Probably.
I find it annoying that Roll20 doesn't save the character token's presets when it comes to setting up dynamic lighting and transitioning from map to map.
It does if you do it properly.
Token emits...
I will happily show you that. It is awkward, but if you do it, it does save it.
All I can think is like you just copy from the previous map and pass it into the next.
Yeah, there is a way to do it so that the token you drag on is set up correctly every time. You've just there's no.
Don't you have to like drag the token on there and then do some stuff and then save it and then?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like you have to do 3 different steps, but the same step each time.
Yeah.
But which bit is it I'm meant to have that adds lighting to it? So I have night vision.
Have you given it vision?
It has vision. Yes, it's on.
Has it got dark vision?
Has night vision is on. 60 feet apparently.
Okay. That's.
If I have a night vision effect, do I need that?
No, it should just as long as it has the night vision, it should be alright.
Huh. Well, that's.
It's been a little while since I've set one up, so give me a second. I'll jump into mine and check out the up.
Technical difficulties, do love it, but also this is break time, so everyone go get yourself a drink, take a pee. Everyone in chat, if you want to know anything, you want to ask any questions, want to get involved, give me a shout now. Got about 10 minutes to answer all your things, and then we'll get back to the story. I am a natural entertainer. Why does all this shit come... Right. Turning on updated dynamic lighting will turn off legacy. Well, I know, I wasn't using legacy, you piece of shit. Right, do I have to just... Should I click everything on and off? And see if that's... This is broken as... It says... Light emitting from the token. We don't want that, do we?
No, not for the camera.
No, we don't want you guys... That is so weird!
So long as you've got vision turned on and night vision with 60 foot turned on, you should be fine.
Fuck it, let's give it 60 feet. Let's 61. Is it this room? Wait a minute. No, this token is not emitting light at all.
How dare they?
That is so weird. It does in every other map. Like, I...
Yeah, try refreshing.
But would that... I will try reloading this both pages. Give me a sec, guys. You will see a refresh.
That's why it worked on Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie dragged his turtle on and it was fine. But apparently the camera is a no-show. Get it?
I didn't see anything with that turtle, by the way. I dragged it into a place I figured probably doesn't
Yeah,
have anything.
it does not. You are cool. You are good. Also, yeah, you
'Cause
can't...
I know how you make your maps.
Only if I have to fit more than one small map, it will be almost like this, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's try bringing the camera back on. Ah, there we go. That was...
Success.
I don't know, but yeah, everybody... there is what the camera can see. Which is good, because now I need to drag everyone else on. But we are still on the 10-minute break, everybody! Man punch it. Don't fucking tempt me, Lulu.
With that, I'm going to go grab an alcoholic drink. Back in a few.
Oh, dude. Not an alcoholic drink.
Beverage.
A beverage.
Shit,
Beverly.
from me.
Whoa. What? What? There's a Freed.
Yeah.
There's a Grosh. Why is Grosh there? I can't remember even wanting to interject him in the story. Yeah, he's a LARP character of mine who, like, didn't ever die, but he just never got played after a while. Well, you don't exist, so you're fine. And then Apparent Jim. And
Oh, am I on the map now?
yeah,
Oh.
you should be able to see the first room. And depending on where you stood, you should be able to see an area outside the door. I'm not gonna. I was about to start explaining that. I'm like, wait, what? We're on a break. So everybody on a break, welcome on in. Thank you for joining me on the D&D session today. We are having 10-minute breaks. I have said that like 5 times in the last 2 minutes. But yeah, go get yourself a drink. I need a wee, so I'm going. Did you? Yeah. Lulu's like, didn't you need a pee? Like, yes, I'm going.
No, he's already peed.
It's just in me. Right. I will be right back, everybody. Go and enjoy yourself.
But not too much.
Yeah, not until I come back. You can do it all over me.
Wow.
Enjoy yourself all over me. Is that a thing?
I guess.
Cool.
So, guys, we're in prison now.
Finally, it's M's stream now.
Yeah.
No, it's still a surprise party for Ilinir.
I did. And this is the thing. I was thinking the way he was describing it. I was like, could it be tasked as like the Deckard's throwing a surprise party for Illidan?
Oh wait, we're already seeing things. I didn't even notice.
Oh yeah, no. And just dropped us on the map. I was gonna be.
Don't worry about us being in prison. Jim can invent soap on a rope.
Liana's worried. She's the only female.
You better hope this isn't, is it? What?
I hope those slippery fists will help us.
Oh god.
It might help me.
What are those things?
Ooh.
Those things are chilling.
Those the guards.
Oh yeah.
So I need to.
Enjoy South Wing. I peed. Right. Are we all...
Congratulations.
Thanks! Are we all back, or do we need another 4 minutes, which I think we have? This party is a rope necessary.
I'm all good, but I cannot see anything. Jim doesn't have dark vision, so if there's no light sources, he can't see anything.
Yeah, I didn't actually include any on here. Just for ease, I am going to give a 30-foot emit light from the camera.
Sure.
What is this mysterious light in the middle of the room?
Assume it's a guard carrying around a torch.
He's following us everywhere.
Good old Invisigard.
That's the one. His name's Jerry.
They're state of the art now. They come with every.
Every prison has an Invisigard.
Is a low light going to be enough for you guys? Or low light distance needs to be about 15, right?
Okay.
So is that you guys like? Can you see something now, Jim? I'm aware I can't.
I can. It's very dim, but it's livable. Did you put that as low light or light?
I put it as low light. Should I put it as light?
That would be. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
low light is livable. It's just still very dark.
Okay, I'll do bright light for 15 instead.
Cool.
It means that when you get actually within the prison walls, you are gonna be seeing less than everyone else. And
Whoa, look at this.
I'll live.
circle on my-
yeah, that's the bright
I'm
light.
blinded.
Okay, so if we're all back, we have shackles if you're interested. I actually own a pair of medieval shackles. Just because it has been used very often in the Nether. So...
On your ankles, you say?
yeah. If we're all back, shall we continue?
Yeah.
Right. So,
You guys are dragged into where you probably have learned by now is the courthouse. The courthouse does have holding cells. You may have not been privy to that information, but they do. You are taken to a back door area where there are stairs immediately leading underground, like under the actual building. The building looks nice, this looks shitty. You are brought into this room, and in this room, you have the rest of your belongings taken off you. Yigrish, you requested to keep a book on you.
Yeah.
They allow the book.
Yeah.
Does it happen to have any magical aura or?
Oh, it's just the reading book from the 9 hells.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's fine. They allow that.
Will they let me keep my home?
Yes, I reckon they would. Is there anything else? Requests that you've fuckers run?
Is Fred allowed to have his
Any more requests? One at a time, please. Let's go Freed first.
Is Fred allowed to have his pendant of the symbol that he doesn't know about his heritage?
As long as you word it like that, yes. Then Jim.
If we're giving books, I'd quite like to keep my notebook and a charcoal stick.
Oh, I see no harm in there. Keep me busy while we're waiting.
Exactly.
And you, little man. You need to take your stuff.
I'm good.
You called him little man. You shouldn't have done that.
Immediately rage, starts strangling people with his shackles.
Lucky I'm gonna be behind those bars soon.
Not that bad. No.
Now, engines. I do have one very important question. In these searches that have been done, has anyone tried to reach inside of Jim's shell on the basis of it's a part of his body?
No.
Cool.
This is going to be interesting. No, they have not tried to reach in your shell because, as far as they're concerned, that is not something that is built around you. That is something that is you.
It is part of his. It is naturally part of his physiology.
Exactly. So they haven't assumed that you keep it as a separate storage compartment. But yes, feel free to follow the Invisiguard. You may need to squeeze through this door, but the reason, by the way, that you can see through this door is because of there are small bars on there. But I would like to then shove you in prisons. Can I have Liana and Yigrish over here?
Left or right?
To the left. Yep, I would have a Sibo and Jim over to my right. And a Ilinia and a Warhawk. Fuck me. And a Free.
No.
Oh, wow. I mean, choose a prison between you. I assume this one. Fuck it, yeah. And you're in there.
You just sat on each other as well.
Yeah, apparently. So, you guys can see as far as you can actually see. Please do not exit the door unless the DM says otherwise. I'm aware you can slip through that tiny gap, but you can't.
Yigrish immediately comes towards
Excuse me, can I slide in your bush?
Oh,
We can get through.
So,
Misty Step.
sorry?
Could use Misty Step to get through.
I mean, technically you could.
Can you cast that with shackles on there?
You only need to move. I don't think you need to specifically like
wave your hand.
Yeah.
Reading my book.
Yeah, that is fair. So, for the audience, they are in a cell with 2 beds and it's very small, very compact.
That's pretty spacious.
I mean, IRL, that is not that spacious. It's like 15
There's a whole
by 15.
5 foot square. I don't know what you're on about.
So,
It's rather
I
cozy.
mean, I'm pretty sure these cells are bigger than the room I'm in right now, so pretty spacious.
I guess, yeah. But if the D&D rules doesn't go, they can't occupy the same space. But it's 5 foot. Yeah. So, because I'd shove you in a one fucking spot, space thing, whatever. So, you guys are dragged into this area. This area is very nice. It's actually really well kept. I gotta start reading my notes now. It's really well kept, slightly damp due to where it is. The fact that if you get something lower than ground, chances are you're going to have a bit of water seepage. I mean, really. And it's a bit cold, obviously. It's dark, but there are torches sprawled. The chances are your torches are probably here. Yeah. This is only for Jim, because the rest of you can fucking see at night. And there.
I can't see what you're doing, so yeah.
Yeah, so the chances are it wouldn't affect you too much. If you can't see the bubble of bright light from where this is stood, then it's
I can see the edges of light. It's all good. It's dark in here, and Jim is suddenly considering how he's actually going to make use of his book if he can't see.
Obviously, there's an ambient glow from the light. I mean, if we if the DM was on the fucking ball a bit more, he would probably do the 15 foot of low light so you can actually see a thing. Yeah, so save changes. So, the fucking Christmas song! Wait, the damn Christmas song.
Take it out your playlist already!
I can't without literally deleting the entire thing and redoing it. That's another Christmas song. Okay, that's fine. Stop, that's copyright. So.
I didn't hear any music.
Good. Oh,
that's great. If Jen just starts doing something we don't like, we can just start singing copyrighted music.
That's true. That is true.
You mean like puts our characters in prison?
Yeah, or kills them. So I'm gonna.
Tidings.
So you guys are now left there to your own devices. All the doors are locked. The guards have left the room, especially the guys at the top. You guys can tell because you watched them leave, or at least saw them, and heard the door a lot more than the rest of you did.
At the top, what here?
You have been informed, you are at the top, you have been informed that you are waiting for court to be in session for your trial.
Have any of them actually told us what we are meant to have done?
Treason.
Yeah, you are
how?
treason.
I'm gonna go with Deckard's involved, and Liana is not happy.
You guys can make the assumption yourself. Every time you asked, if you did ask, you would get treason, and then they would explain that they have no more details other than that.
Just like, come on, tell me, does the name Deckard ring a bell? I have this like creeping suspicion, something in regards to what we may have done. We kind of did open up that.
In relation to Deckard, he's being apprehended just like you.
Excuse me?
Can I slide in your bush?
The guard just asked that, like.
I'm not saying no.
It's a little forward, isn't it?
What about Deckard?
Deckard is being apprehended the same as you lot.
That's
good riddance, I say.
Crazy season.
Read you just when he has that Deckard is also getting in custody. He said, good riddance.
Yeah, maybe. Damn good lieutenant, if you ask me. But nobody did ask me, so maybe we should move.
Can I ask a request?
What?
Just something easy. Do you know? Shoot, what's his name? His name's like Archie something or other. Archie Ancourt. Do you know the guy?
Ancourt.
Yeah. So we're like working with him to points across the way to where her name's Liana. If you don't already know, she's kind of like dying from a curse, and we're supposed to figure out if Archie can save her. So can you like let Archie know we're here?
Is it because of the bugs on the floor?
I think. well, I do believe Archie's involved in this investigation. You might want to take it up to him when you reach the stands.
Man, this is so weird.
Go
You're like, fucking what?
Leona's like, I knew this bitch couldn't be trusted.
I won't hesitate, bitch.
Get hired for a job by one of the guards, and now we've apparently committed treason. Okay, this is fantastic.
The club of disappointment.
Anjin's being a little bitch.
Well, he won't be living for long when we get out from here.
This for sure, but let's not talk about that when the guards are around.
Sorry, Yigris, did you just remind yourself not to talk about murder?
No, he was saying it to Reed.
Okay, there is a bit of a distance between the things. Obviously, if you talk loud enough, you'll be able to hear each other. But there is a. Don't talk about that when the guards are around. The last guard did leave. I'm going to assume you asked all the questions you wanted to ask, and he just went, "All right, we'll just sit tight, and I'll come and get you," and then left. So you guys are up to your own devices now. You feel free to talk about whatever it is you want to talk about.
This is the worst surprise party ever.
Wait, you thought this was for you?
I don't know, it was dark and the guy was explaining it. I thought it was something special. It is special, but not in the way I expected it to be.
So you mean getting put in prison isn't special?
It is special, but not as special as I expected it.
So, out of curiosity, anyone know what the punishment for treason is here?
Oh God!
Capital punishment.
I would assume death.
Imprisonment? We're talking banishment?
I think we're aiming more for execution, yes.
Yeah, I think execution.
I'd rather have banishment.
If we are judged to be so, yeah.
I'd like to know before it happens.
It won't change anything. The knowledge doesn't change the fact.
But, I mean, there's...
Knowledge changes everything.
Well, I think you can ask the judge when whatever's happening.
So southern of you, the judge. I mean, if any of you want a guaranteed answer, you feel free to do a history check. If not, you carry on. So the assumptions
I will
that you
do a
make.
history check.
I don't think Jim knows the laws of this land.
Yeah, I
Well
will
enough.
accept that, Jim.
Just summon Jezebel and put her on Liana's lap.
Ah, fair.
Therapy imp. Therapy imp.
Therapy imp.
Yes, I don't know it.
Emotionally support imp. Love it.
Elena will never find out about berries now.
We're fucking rolling a 1 on a history check, sure. So, so far only 2 of you checked your knowledge of the lore of this area, and to be fair, you're none the wiser. You can base it on assumptions, and as we've already heard, your assumption is
Yeah,
capital.
so basically, I think they're gonna throw us a party. later.
Not
so
that
this is like
bad.
so this is just a preparation for it. So we
Is
like
it-
don't scatter around, you know. And I think it's gonna be fine.
I just don't want you to take the stance at any point in there.
Well, maybe I will. Maybe like summon the witness, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, I am the witness. What did I see?" And they'll be like, "I don't know. What did you see?" And I'll be like, "I don't know. Why did you ask me?" It's gonna be so confusing, but you know.
And in the
They
end,
just
we all
Elena, if we were witnesses, why would they have us here for treason if we were the witnesses?
I don't know how the court works, so
Apparently.
Yes, I know that there's like summit the weakness, and I'll be like, hello. So that's all I know. And they'll be like, smash the hammer, and then someone dies. I don't know.
I feel like that's like. Have you just read a lot of books with court cases?
No, I read maybe one a long time ago.
Have you been to any?
No, I've never been to a court.
Okay.
Have
Let's not put
you?
him up on stage.
Have you, Sibo? Have you been in the court?
Once or twice, but I mean.
Oh, what did you do?
Nothing. Yeah, so about that treason.
Can I have an inside check on that?
Bro, he's an empty
Yeah.
book. He's just trying to change just.
Get an inside check. He's obviously hiding something.
You can get a 1. He's obviously hiding something.
You can make the assumption he's got something to hide, but pushing it might be a bad thing.
Detective Illinier is on the case.
Almost was part of the mob. I mean, come on.
Maybe after all this treason talk, could get deep. I just don't feel like it right now.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you guys have been supplied with beds, pull-out beds they may be, some form of hard board with a bit of a blanket on top. Your wait, though it said they're waiting for court to be in session, your wait could be most of the night. In fact, unless there's anything you are going to want to do during the night, it does wait until morning.
Happen if I just vanish?
Sorry?
What would happen if I just vanish? Just wondering.
That's fair.
There's only one way to find out.
Well, just as you're walking out, I don't know if you guys noticed there are at least 3 guards stationed in the next room upwards. You should have been privy to that, but I will quickly just get the camera boy. Yeah.
I know.
So, other than that, they're pretty sturdy doors with a few bars in there. There are very obvious locks, more like secret garden locks with big giant fucking shed keys. You've got an entire night. You're all very knackered. You do have an entire night.
There is just one thing Jim would like to do.
Oh, okay. We'll do Jim, and then we'll do whoever the else spoke.
He will reach inside his shell quickly, pull out his speed tools again. I hate doing this, it's so inefficient. And he's going to start using his thieves tools to what looks like manipulate the air as if he was tinkering with something that just isn't there. And he's going to take 10 minutes to ritual cast detect magic. Just to see if there's anything magical around. Sibo, it's very strange. It looks like he is tinkering with an item in the air that isn't there, as he is actually effectively trying to enchant the air to cast detect magic to do this. Which is not the usual way to cast it, but it seems to work.
I both hate it and love it. There is no How is the big range?
30-foot range, I believe.
And I assume I give you as much details as...
I will choose to see the auras if there are any. If there isn't any, then there's none.
There is nothing in the detectable range.
Good to know.
Apart from obviously your friends.
Yeah. With that, he feels slightly calmer and will just... Well, I've slept in worse places. Rehide the thieves' tools. And lie down on the bed and go to sleep.
And the other person talking was me. Do we get the long rest?
You would if you go to sleep now. If you stayed awake and decided to start fucking around with things or talking, you would not.
Just go to sleep.
I'm throwing my pillow to Liana so she has an extra one. I don't
throw
need
it at her. He's offering you the very, very small squidgy, like my pillow,
Oh, okay.
on top of your own. Okay.
Gonna wait like just to get enough of a short rest.
Okay.
But for the rest, I'm just gonna see if there are like patrolling patterns or if any guards actually come in here.
Okay, so everyone else is going to sleep unless anyone else got anything they want to do. You feel free to shout. Yigrish, you pretty much, you could spend any time tonight and have at least a short rest or 7. But you do not hear of any guards that come into to the Sal area. They don't come in and look around, because the way they look at it is literally that's the only exit, so why bother? You do hear of guard rotation. You're not up long enough to see whether it's regular or how long it is. When you get here, there was a guard rotation probably about 2 hours after. And then there wasn't another guard rotation.
So in my eyes, they're a bit lax on that because they're pretty sure basically we're not going anywhere.
Say once more.
In my eyes, they would be like little bit lax on the guard because they're sure we're not getting out of this.
They're certainly not patrolling the cells, no. So you can assume. I mean, there's a bit of muffled noise coming from the other room to the north, of chatting and stuff. So obviously busy doing shit there, probably playing cards or something. As there's only one entrance as exit, they're not really too bothered.
I'm gonna walk to the bars, have a look, thinking about escaping, thinking back a bit, putting my blanket over Liana, and I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Okay, so you're probably not going to be having a full rest.
I'm aiming for a short rest.
Oh yeah, you can easily get a short rest, no worries. Yes, but yeah, you are comfort. So we'll some form of mourning, or everyone do a con check, not a con save. Con check. We'll see who wakes up first. I just like doing that so that whoever can do it can do a thing before everyone else wakes up. Freed, it looks like. Oh, never mind. Ilinir.
It is there.
As far as I can tell, you are up the earliest. Not necessarily a good thing, but you are indeed awake.
I am looking around and I'm looking if Freed is asleep.
I'd like to point out when you wake up cold, probably slightly shivering.
Why? I cover myself in a blanket and I look around if Freed is sleeping.
Freed is still sleeping.
Okay, then I look around the cell. Is there anything sharp?
Jesus Christ.
Just
your wit? Am I right? No.
Can you get psychic?
He shanks
I
Freed
can't.
in the sleep.
No, but like not,
You're getting your shiver ready already.
Damn it.
not like sharp, but like a sharp corner or something.
I mean, yeah, you can headbutt the corner of your bed. That's pretty. That's sharp enough to do a bit of damage.
Then I will cut my arm with that.
Oh, right. Okay, you're probably better off doing the things that are attaching the bed onto the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, you can probably find a bit that's probably rusted enough that you can slice your arm for some weird reason.
Okay, so I will do that, but I will like heal myself so it doesn't like bleed, but it looks like I'm injured.
Yeah, you let the blood run down you for a bit, take 1 damage. You let the blood run down you for a bit before you heal up the actual wound itself, expend a spell slot, and you have blood down your arm. Not an excessive amount, but enough to look.
And a little cut. Just look like a scar, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. I'm interested to see where this is fucking going.
It might pay off, like, not now, but, like, eventually.
Uh-huh.
And that's that.
Awesome. For some strange reason, Freed, when you wake up, you see Ilinia do some weird things and be bleeding. That's as much as I can.
Fried opens his eyes, sees this, gives a sigh, and closes his eyes again and just meditates lying on the bed.
Okay, that's fair.
No, I can't do that. Sorry. No, never mind.
I mean, you can change what you were gonna do if you like.
No, he was just since I don't know if you remember, but the pendant he has
Yes.
is also his arcane focus, so
Yes.
he doesn't need. So he will actually, seeing what Fleet is doing, he will actually cast silent image on his arm, so it looks like he actually is still bleeding when he's not.
Oh, you're so mean.
Just to mess with him and see how he reacts.
Okay.
Oh, well, when he sighs, I sigh louder, and then I look at my arm. It's like, And then I cast Healing Word again.
Oh, fuck. Yep, you cast Healing Word again. It doesn't dissipate. But feel free to do an intelligence save.
Okay.
I'm pleased.
And what's your DC? Free. I know it's like something decent, sure.
14, so he makes it.
Yeah. So after you wasted another spell slot because you did that without thinking, you then look at it properly and like, oh shit, this ain't fucking real.
And that's the sound I do.
What do you mean, yeah?
Oh, nothing. It's okay. And I go back to sleep, or at least I pretend to be.
The sass in this cell.
Because you put them together. What did you
No,
expect?
it's a deliberate choice of who's with who. Yigrish and Liana will not get on.
Well, apparently we did.
Jim and Sibo will get it on. And
Oh, right, yeah.
Ilenia and Freed,
Sass competition.
Well, exactly. I'm not stupid. Right, the guards are not stupid.
Yes, they
Are you
knew
sure?
our archetypes.
I mean,
before
they're
putting themselves.
they're modeled after myself. They must be pretty fucking dumb. Who was the next one? It's actually Liana. Yigrish, you would have probably already be awake, or at least a bit dozy. Making you do a con save to see if you wake up is kind of null and void if you're only taking a short rest. You will probably have a point of exhaustion though, onto your thing. Wait, you just did it again? Liana and Yigrish, you are awake. Yigrish, you are knackered. Have a point of exhaustion. Do your thing. You wake up, what are you doing? You wake up.
Alright.
You do it, what are you doing?
Gonna notice that she's got 2 blankets.
And 2 pillows, you
And
greedy.
no, but I didn't see him give me the blanket. I was asleep. So I'm gonna notice that you guys gave me the blanket. Oh. What?
I want her there.
Oh, well I'm not that loud! Thank you, Yigrish. You didn't have to give me your blanket.
Well, I was shivering when I was walking around the cell, so
That's very kind of you.
you're welcome.
We're so awkward.
Your first words when you wake up. Oh, thank you, Yigrish. Like, I didn't even yawn or stretch. Just
No,
like, oh,
she
blanket.
rolled her eyes in her sleep because she felt someone wasting a
spell slot.
slot for healing that wasn't necessary. She just feels it in her bones that someone,
Oh, for God's
someone
sake.
specific.
The
that
camera's
she's seen
leaving.
do it
And
before.
okay, the other awkward couple, Sibo and.
Wait. Don't make this a thing.
There are 3 couples in this group. You just don't know it yet. Sibo and Jim.
Engines?
Yeah.
Little thing, can I cast invisibility on Jezebel while I'm not up?
Sure, you can do kind of what you like. Yeah.
That's the last thing I'm gonna do then. Just cast invisibility on Jezebel.
Alrighty.
Okay. Two boys. Up you get.
Nothing special. He wishes he had his flask.
Jim?
Well, hopefully it won't take us too long till we're sorted, and I guess we have to argue for ourselves.
Feel like we're gonna get like the short end of the stick. You know what I mean?
I swear, if he's set us up, this is not worth the money.
Ow! Wasn't that like?
Yeah, I think at this point it's not worth the money, to be fair. We need to be paid more for this, goddammit.
A bit too much of a strain on just like all of us.
Yeah. I think we need to up our price.
You might be right. I think we're charging too little.
Especially if people are, setting us up for things like that. We should at least get a good amount of money out of them first.
I do think, ever since you joined the group, asking for half the money early, been really smart.
Oh, God, yeah. Like, you never know when someone's gonna stiff you.
Oh.
But, yeah, we should definitely start asking for more money. And maybe moving town a little more often.
Real quick, did you hear wheezing just now?
Yeah, what? No. Jim, with his -2 to perception, heard nothing.
Oh, God. Oh, shit, I've fallen over a table.
I've McFarlane.
Right. Nice. Disappointed, right? So, hoping to see someone smooching? The fuck? This group is so perverted. You have like two serious, like the group is split. There's two serious, and then there's two perverted. And I'm wondering which one's gonna win.
Perverted.
Right.
All of us. We're all gonna win.
So,
yeah.
In mid
I think we're
conversation,
all in this together.
Oh God, no! I think we're all right. So, at some point during this morning, you guys are all nattering. It's probably very soon after you wake up. You hear a door very loudly unclick as it unlocks, throw open with the big squeakies, and then obviously something big, heavy, and probably metal hitting against something also big, heavy, and probably metal. Alright, they're here to see you. We're gonna let you free. 2 at a time. You're gonna follow us. You're gonna be shackled. If you're not already shackled for some reason.
Will my stuff be there as well?
You will get your stuff back after the trial.
Something might be in there that I might need for it, so. It's just this piece of parchment that I want.
Yeah, like I said, you get your stuff back after the trial.
Okay.
For fuck's sake. So, the two at the front. I will move you, so don't bother moving yourself.
Okay.
I'm gonna move the camera first. Stop looking at my screen. No, I'm just preempting it.
Oh, okay.
I can't even remember what. Am I allowed to? Oh God. Right. Oh God. What am I doing? Stop looking at. Ah! I've activated the taskbar.
Does that make Steve a voice? Yes.
Okay. So the camera is in position. And you, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be moving 2 by 2. So they unlock Yigrish and Liana. You'll be escorted by 2 guards. And you'll be taken, sort of, instead of back up the stairs where you came from, there is a door just to the corner, over on the right-hand side.
and you'll be taken through there, and it leads to a small staircase, and you'll be entered into an area. I don't know if you fuckers can see, but you'll be entered into an area that is gold and black, fenced off, 3 benches, and it's a large enough area. You guys will be escorted to the very top of it, or the bottom technically, if you look at which way of the map. So zoom out.
It gets warmer in here. I like it.
It looks a lot nicer too. And you will be escorted there.
Debatable.
I will just throw everyone over, but you will be escorted the same. If you're going to try any trickery or anything silly, tell me now.
Don't.
Well, so that I don't throw you into this area while you're doing silly stuff. But you will all be escorted into that thing. It is fenced off. There is only one door from that area, and that is the door you came in. When you get in there, you will see there is a raised platform all around you. Oh god, chat's going off. Guys! Right, so everywhere you look around the room, where you see all the wooded areas, that is a raised platform. And it's actually raised probably about 6 foot.
What are these things?
Yeah, with all the benches on it. That's raised to about 6 foot. That is really high, and it is full of people, spectators. And that goes round to the entire fucking room, all the way down to the south, and all up the north. If you guys are looking, there is a raised dais with a walled off section where what looks like a judge or at least a noble sits. Yeah, looking kind of at you while sitting in the chair.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be fucking Archie? You can fuck right off.
You do not recognise the judge.
Well, it's okay then. She's not that pissed off yet.
And then, so I didn't stick in every single fucking thing, but all of these seats are full, including the ones in the southern areas.
Wow, couldn't even put the people there.
There are guards sprawled around. And here is a slightly raised platform, but the bars, your bars are probably just higher than you, way higher than you, Siva. Just higher than like the taller of the people. The bars over in this corner are sort of less than chest height. So you think if somebody stood up there, they can sort of hold on to it. So you are called in here. The judge or so is looking at you as you all. Wow, I love the fact you're all lined up. You look so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. We tried.
Anyway, so you can all feel free to sit down. But you are leaded in there and you are left in there. The door behind you, where Freed is closed and locked by the sounds of it. The only way over is to try and climb with shackles on. It's not going to be easy. Eggbot spelled vodka wrong. Oh. Nice. Yeah. I don't like this either because I've forgotten my lines.
Start poking
Wait,
his ass.
Lines! Line!
Right, everyone grab the script.
Right, yeah.
Hold on.
Line is it anyway?
Gotta fucking
go.
grab mine.
Yeah.
Hey? Right, so, you walk in. I gotta remember where the fuck I am. Oh, well that didn't happen, because I decided that wasn't gonna happen. Okay, so, I think we're on the wrong page. I think that's where I'm confused.
Before this
There
all
we go.
kicks off, can I ask a guard for like 2 glasses of water?
2 what?
Glasses of water.
Oh, a bit of water? Yeah. You would be given water if you asked for water. I mean, you would have been given sustenance in the night before you went to sleep. I mean, by the looks of it, all of you were tankard anyway. So,
You guys are brought into this very tight, closed area. It looks like it's just big enough for 6 of you. What a surprise!
How convenient.
Yeah, and there's a seat for each of you. Also, how convenient. You don't recognize the judge. Wow. So Liana's like, fuck this, I'm sitting down, I'm tired.
She's like, there's a seat here, I'm dying, I might as well.
He stands up, towering over you guys because he's on a raised platform. Welcome. You are on trial for treason. Releasing a great evil upon the land. Well, fuck you, you fucking arrogant piece of shit.
I saw this coming.
How did you?
Not guilty.
Not guilty, of course.
Not guilty.
What they said.
She can't lie.
Then don't lie. You're under trial, bitch.
Okay, can I ask one question for clarification?
Yeah.
Is it just me and Liana here? Because you said we were brought in 2 by 2, or is all 6 of us?
Oh no,
here?
all of you are there. So you would have been brought in, then kind of left there, and then another 2 brought in shortly after, and another 2 brought in shortly after.
Okay, got it.
So you'll all be there at this point. I've broken me fucking belt. Well, shit.
I'm gonna plead not guilty.
Okay. You lied.
No, she didn't. She didn't open the thing.
So you all plead not guilty.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes, we are not guilty.
Let us bring in witness number 1.
Don't be that.
Fucking Deckard!
Will be.
All ready to throw hands.
Approach the stand, Deckard Harrington.
Fuck off! If she didn't already want to murder this bitch.
So everyone is breaking character because they're pissed at Deckard for other reasons.
Oh no! We had a feeling.
Well, that's true.
He's a dick and he's
So-
covering his ass.
Deckard is actually in scrubs. He's not in his splendid gold armor that he's usually in. He will and does. I don't think I have a token for Deckard right now. But he will approach the stand here. He will enter the door and stand there straight. Well, this is going to be a fucking test of my fucking acting skills, I tell you. Right.
You look like a rat.
Vicious mockery.
Oh
no.
You wouldn't be able to cast that without people
Damn it.
jumping on you so hard. Please remain quiet in the stands.
Fine.
Mr. Harrington, could you please explain and describe the actions taken by these individuals? Gesturing at you. Well, Your Honor, under my guidance, they acted under the supervision of the upper members of the guard, the King's Guard. They acted, and thus, unfortunately, releasing something upon this land that is unfortunately bad, I guess. Well, you ain't seen nothing, bitch. Right. Could you please explain, Mr. Harrington, what exactly you set these individuals to do? They were under my supervision. My responsibility to acquire an item or two that will help us in a war. a war of which I would like to point out was nothing to do with the king or the nobles. That means something to them. You guys have no idea.
She's just glad she just sat down for this.
Mr. Harrington, are you saying they are not responsible for the release of the... I will ask you, Judge. Please remember your place.
Oh shit.
Do you think it is fair and just to sentence anybody? To sentence anybody under these circumstances with a conflict on the horizon? They are guilty of treason, Mr. Harrington, and thus will be sentenced to death. They were acting under my responsibility, under my supervision, my guidance. I would like you to remember who my father is.
Why didn't you discuss this before this?
Wow, somebody doesn't want to live. I guess we will remove that, noisy neighbor. Boo! Sorry. Mr. Judge, whatever your name is, you're not rememberable enough, are you, sir? I will have your job if you do not take care of what you say. I would like to point out, the mocking does not help your case.
No, it's because he was like, you don't know who my father is. Like,
I should stop reading things and look somewhere else.
I just imagine Liana speaking that out loud.
Oh, my father would hear about that. Just like, Liana, please. My father will hear about this.
oh dear.
Where was I? What the fuck was my last line? You.
Know your place, bitch.
Well, no, that was about 4 or 5 lines before. You just liked that one so much.
Yeah.
Mr. Judge, under my supervision and guidance, they acted as just. This will help our kingdom with the war efforts. Whether you like it or not, what I have done, they cannot be sentenced to death for treason, as they did not commit this crime. I did. Look, asshole. Both of you assholes. Well, little knew. I mean, maybe after this is over. Do you guys mind for 5 seconds so I can finish this damn segment without being distracted?
Have you met us?
Apparently. Okay, so
I told you not to read it.
The judge is. Yeah, but the thing is, why the fuck does Jim say it out loud? Like he's talking to his robot.
Oh,
Out of character.
So you hated on. Oh, it says out of character, my bad. On Deckard, and he's standing up. Yeah, right? Right, Rabbit? They all fucking hated the bastard. He was actually trying to save the kingdom. And now we're trying to save their asses. Anyway, let's get back to the segment.
Look, he can still be a dick while doing the right thing.
It's true.
And he can look hot whilst doing it, but that's not the point.
No, that's just engines.
Well.
So, the judge guy looks very tentative, especially as his job has been threatened by someone of obviously higher regard than himself. The court still finds you guilty. Looking at you, 6. But, Mr. Harrington, if you mind,
but it will offer you one choice. You will be hanged for treason. Or staring daggers at Simo. You will be banished until the threat is gone, of which this task you would take on yourself. You have that choice to make within the next 2 days, of which you will be in the holding cells. And Mr. Harrington, as you have taken the full responsibility of this treason on yourself, you will be sentenced to death. The music just built up to that. That was awesome. The court has ended. You all get, as soon as he says that, he sits back down and looks very fucking physically drained from this, 10 minutes of arguing with somebody obviously of his betters. And then plus having to force a sentence on someone he really doesn't want to. If anybody wants to do an insight check, but you don't really need to, you can tell that the judge really didn't want to sentence Deckard to anything.
Deckard's dad. Dun, dun, dun.
Exactly. It's Deckard's dad he's afraid of, but at the end of the day, he still has a law to uphold. What he did for you was to hopefully help his punishment, or the replication, or what's it called? The fallback from having to sentence Deckard himself. As he sits down, the door does open, and you guys are usked through back to your holding cells. I will drag you with the laptop thing, so you don't have to, see if I can remember where you were. There's a Freed, there's a Liana, there's a Jim, there's a
Freed's bed. Oh no.
Eleanor, there's a Yigrish.
Oh.
This is a much more fun fucking thing.
Oh no.
And there's a Sibo. So everybody should be back to where they were.
No, but okay.
No. When I meant back to where you were, I meant back to the holding cells. Oh my god, have you guys just been... Oh yeah, we just exited that. That's okay then. I was like, fuck, they've been staring at an empty room the entire time. Right. So, we now have a different arrangement. You guys are escorted back there, and you are left with the... You guys better break Deckard out. Oh! Anyway, you guys are left with the... When you reach a decision on what you decide to do, call for the guard and one of us will respond.
Oh, I'm ready to sign for banishment.
Just like, I didn't want to get banished twice in a lifetime.
Oh, fuck.
You'll get used to it, Sibo.
I don't want to get used to it.
Why not? You got to go out there and see the world.
Yeah, and then get shunned once I meet it.
You do. It's not fun.
To be fair, I escaped the kingdom. I can escape another one.
What is the point of a trial if they've already decided that we're guilty? That's what pisses me off.
This
about
was
us.
a joke of a trial. We weren't even asked, we weren't even interrogated or anything. I wasn't even in the room when you let him out.
Wait, what?
Freed was waiting outside of the mausoleum when they opened.
I don't think there were enough chairs.
Calm down, Freed. You're literally fuming at this point.
Also, can we discuss that Deckard was kind of hot then?
I mean...
I will admit I'm surprised by that turn of events.
I don't know what. I actually want to see the execution.
I don't. I have no ties to this place. I'm interested in getting out of here as quickly as possible.
I'm also slightly confused. Are we all getting executed and the Deckard, or are we all, like, what is the arrangement?
Only Deckard will get executed, and we have to decide either we go with him on the chopping block in 2 days, or we get banished from...
Well, he has had the judgment of execution. That doesn't mean he's getting executed. Nobles don't tend to operate like that.
Yeah, I'm sure his dad will get him out of it anyways.
My experience teaches me anything. Money gets you anything.
That's true, yeah.
Well, almost anything.
I assume neither of us also want to be executed, so we just leave.
Hell no! I'm going for banishment. I will happily leave this afternoon.
Can
In
I?
here.
Yeah, I was only here on vacation anyway, so I can leave.
What do you, if you want to say, Diana?
I just wanted to call for a guard to come because I would ask if we like agree to get banished. Do we have to go immediately? Because I have a potion to drink.
You
I'm
call.
not gonna phrase it like that. Like
You call for a guard, and a guard shows up. Yeah. What?
with this deal of banishment, do we get a leeway to finish up loose ends before we leave?
No.
So it's
I'm afraid you would go from here. Your equipment will be given back to you, and you'll be led outside the city.
Shit.
But I'd like to mention beforehand you'll be signing some form of contract.
Which state?
That you will, with utmost ability, try. Wait, I've got a copy of it.
Was that his arms?
I will, with all my ability, try and apprehend said kingdom. Wait. Basically, it says, if you don't go after the thing that they want you to go after, something bad happens. Why do they leave these things so smudged? Huh?
This is probably just a stupid idea, but there's no chance like we can bring Deckard with us, right?
Well, I mean, that's never been asked before. Usually, people just fucking leave them hanging and then just go. I can go and acquire in a call if you like.
Liana's gonna chime in with Siva and say that he would be he'd be a vital of vital use to the party.
Spit it out, love.
I just think he's got a lot of things that he hasn't told us, and it would be great if you can, like, fill in all the gaps, like all the gaps.
It would also help if I could see Archie. I don't know what his
Alan calls.
before we leave, as then I'll be able to complete the job to the best of my ability, like the contract.
I don't have that permission to say whether you can dilly-dally around and talk to some noble prick.
We had 2 days to decide.
No. You have 2 days to decide.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
This whole banishment deal, is this banished from the city or banished from the country?
It would be banished from the Kingdom of Pride.
Okay, so we're banished from the kingdom until we have resolved the problem that is plaguing the kingdom.
Yeah.
Got ya.
So how can we do that if we are banished?
Well, you see...
It's fine. We'll be able to take care of the problem in the kingdom while we're outside of it to the best of our abilities while banished from the kingdom. I'm happy to sign that. Let's go.
I feel like Jim is doing meta plot holes right now. Could you stop? Yeah,
No, Jim is being Jim. He's happy to sign a contract that says that.
I'm pretty sure the contract has different wording, but, we'll see. I can go and ask about Deckard Harrington if that is what you wish.
She's still gonna complain that she's not gonna be able to complete it to the best of her ability while she's cursed and dying.
It doesn't sound like a me problem, does it?
Oh.
Oh. Sorry. Is there anything else before I lead you to it?
Doesn't seem like there's much we can
I'm
really say
wondering
against it.
more wondering what would it cost to make it a you problem.
I don't have that jurisdiction, but thanks all the same. He does walk off, assuming that everybody said banishment.
but they want Deckard.
Just give me death. Just right now. Come on.
He comes back. Got you, little boy. Right, let's go. Picks you up with a
Alright,
scruff.
guys, it was wonderful working with you. Just, see you in the afterlife.
Ding Ding gets his new character sheet out.
Let's at least try a prison break, Sivo. I mean.
I swear to God. So, I mean, do you want to go to the mountains and see dwarves? Because this is how you do it.
the Scottish dwarf.
The Scottish dwarf. I will put a kilt on, damn it. So.
Don't be telling chat that. They'll be like, oh my god.
Chat. Okay. So, you guys have pretty much all said in unison that you would rather have a banishment for the contract kill. Let's go! For the banishment and the completion of a task. The task is not going to be labeled as a quest, but basically you get a quest to defeat said big bad evil Malik guy. That would be the contract you would sign when you come to sign it. I mean, you guys can work that out. You're pretty smart. At least one of you can, and then tell everyone else. Some time passes. I don't know if you guys want to do anything for about an hour or so while you're sat in prison doing nothing, but that's how long the guard takes till he comes back.
Me and Ella are going to talk about how hot Deckard was in the scrubs.
I don't think it was his attire that got you.
It definitely was.
The fact that he verbally bitch slapped a judge.
Honestly, yes. she was so turned on by that.
There was some alpha actually energy right there.
Wait, actually is an energy?
Alpha.
When you have to come in with the hot facts and you're like, actually.
Oh right, I got you. Wait a minute. Yeah.
I'll have you know.
The guard does come back and says, right, who's it that wanted the Deckard?
The Deckard?
Me?
Right, well, I have some pretty bad news. His execution is scheduled for tomorrow.
What?
He was not given the amount of time, the luxury of time as you were. His sentence is immediate. There was no choice. His execution is tomorrow.
Chance, like, we can put like a down payment to extend that by a day or a week or a month or you know.
A lifetime.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's a case of money. They have determined, if that is the right word, that he has endangered the kingdom and possibly the continent. So, thus, acting against the will of the king and gods, thus needs to be disposed of.
How did anyone even know about his involvement?
He literally signed a piece of fucking paper that said, break into this and steal these items. Basically.
No, that was the general, actually.
I'm rolling it right now! Right face!
That is true. He wasn't instructed by the general to retrieve that item.
Only one of them, though. And we did ask for him to do a second one. It's not actually allowed.
Well, it changed the fact that it opened the thing, and both of those items were there.
I mean, did any of you check to see if it was forged?
Yes, and you said it looks as it should. We did it. I remember. Are you not remembering plot holes again?
Mind where you put your feet free. There's a massive plot hole in front of you.
Yeah, I know.
Look, I think the point is...
It could have just been a very good forgery.
Yes. And we're all stupid enough to get it past.
I think the point is that Deckard's execution should be postponed until they figure out this whole deal with the general.
What general?
This
Dun, dun,
very
dun.
gentleman that sent Deckard to give us club.
Look, I wasn't there, but I'm pretty certain his papers were forged, which is the reason why he put all the blame on himself, because he signed it underneath the supposed general. I'd like to point out General MacDonald does not exist.
Oh, that's right. They retired to the farm.
He started making burgers.
They're pretty good, actually.
So, I hate to break it to you, but I think he's made the steps towards his own unfortunate end.
It's okay, Liana's made a mental note of what to say.
Wow, you are literally banished.
Yeah, until we deal with the threat, and then when we deal with the threat...
I'm gonna go kill the judge!
She made a vow.
Anyway, so...
Just real quick, like,
yeah.
Obviously, we're gonna be banished within like the next couple of hours or so.
As soon as you decided what it is you're gonna do.
I just like you said, tomorrow it's gonna be the execution.
Yeah.
And just wondering, where would that be?
That would be in the center square.
Center Square, got it. Won't be there, that's for sure.
It is a public execution. Should you do find yourself in the wrong place, should you find yourself in the wrong place, we have been told to dispose of you anyway. So don't find yourself there yet.
Got it.
Winks at like Sibo's tiny eyes that are poking above the little edge of the door hole.
Okay, what does that mean?
You can always try.
He doesn't know what winking means.
Like they were doing it to me earlier, like a couple of days ago. What does yours mean?
It means same, Sibo.
If there's anything else, I'll be off and I'll get your papers ready.
Yes, let us leave so we can not plan anything.
I so badly want this guard to make an insight check on all of our asses.
He technically doesn't have any stats. So he leaves. Look, he's just a dude. Is Liana allowed to do that with her being a lady of faith and judge was only doing his job?
Yes, she is allowed to do that because of the vow she made. She can twist it any way she wants.
Anyway, so this guy toodles off for probably another hour, so if there's anything you want to talk about specifically for about another hour, you carry on. He has had confirmation from all of you that you'd rather be banished. So you will be banished on the day, which would be about midday, so at least there's high sun. But if there's anything you guys want to talk about beforehand, carry on.
So,
Are there guards in here?
There are no guards in the area with the cells, but you can hear guards to the north, the other.
So, whereabouts do you guys want to go once we're banished?
I honestly have no clue.
Well, I'm gonna die eventually, so...
This is a lot.
I feel like east, southeast. The way I was going anyway. Might be a good direction to head.
Either that or we could go to my my neck of the woods. I think maybe the elves there maybe can be able to help you, Liana.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Where would that be?
I live up north in the big forest.
Okay, as long as we stay away from the mountains in the north, it's fine for me.
Oh yeah, I mean that's where we're facing those that big muscly dude and the undead.
It's where my home is, and I don't want to go there.
Kind of how I feel about the east.
I agree with not going east.
Well, it's going south anyway, so south is.
I don't know where I'm not supposed to go because DM didn't tell me where that is.
I love the fact that everybody's chosen not to go the direction I really want you to go.
What, west?
East.
Oh, east.
Come
I
on,
thought
DM,
everyone was saying
No,
east.
west. Wait. Yeah, no, east. I want you to
I
guys...
thought they were saying east.
Who cares? You guys choose where you want to go. You're good. We'll...
I want to not die.
Narratively,
cares
we're
about
looking for any kind of clues that we can to try and stop this.
Yeah.
We don't have any.
So...
We have nothing.
You have literally nothing until you sign the paper. So, one by one, you are all dragged out to the room to the north, which I'll just show the audience what it is. To one of these tables, and you will. Oh, I guess you guys can't see it. You can see it. You can see it enough.
Oh, well,
you guys don't matter. So, yeah. You guys are dragged to the north slightly into the room, one by one, and you will be given a quill. While your hands are shackled, so obviously there's no pulling away too much, and a contract type thing, a scroll. You are asked just to sign the bottom where it says sign. We'll do one by one. I'll go with the order of this thing. So, Illinia.
Yes.
You are dragged to the top room and asked to sign this piece of paper.
Will I read it first? What does it say?
You're a good boy. So, and to anybody else.
That's all it says.
So, you're a good boy. So if anybody else is reading this is what it says. If you're not reading it, you're just signing it, who cares? It says along the lines of, I will do everything in my power to disrupt a great evil. It will outline the great evil being Malik something. Gravehorn. Malik Gravehorn.
Wow, two somethings as middle names. Parents are really unimaginative.
At least one was okay. Yeah, disrupt the great evil, Malik Greyhorn, and end his blight on this kingdom. I will travel northeast in order to search for the above stated Malik Greyhorn.
Why does it specifically say where I need to go? I asked the guard.
I assume it's because they've got slight leads, and it stops you from dilly-dallying.
And what is northeast exactly?
Oh, I guess it would be that Deadlands. Yeah, just past the mountains, Cave.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Then I decide.
Yeah, I mean, if you go there, it'd be fine. Everything's dead.
Yes. And I sign papers because I don't have a choice.
No, you do not. I mean, this is the biggest fucking, like, railroading I'm doing, but also the last, so you're fine. You sign the paper. And then we will go to the next one, which would be a Sheba.
Yes. There's no, like, way we can ask Deckard a couple of questions before he's...
I don't like that noise you made. Please don't do it again.
What, this noise?
What? No, that's not okay. Yeah, no, you deal with him. I'm going. The one guard walks out and leaves you with another one.
Like the
What's
terrible noise of...
What questions?
Oh, okay,
What
whatever. Just like...
What do you want?
He seemed very, vague and mysterious and like a dangerous omen of some sort. Like, what the fuck was all that?
I don't know. You have to ask him. Oh wait, he's dead.
That's what? That's tomorrow.
Well, okay, he's almost dead.
Can we talk to him before he's dead?
Oh, you want me to bring him in here?
Would that be possible?
I mean,
it would help us and you guys if we're gonna fight this evil.
I tell you what, I'll bring him in here. You get 10 minutes with him, and then you're being kicked out of the city. He goes to the chopping block. Alright?
So I better choose my words wisely, okay?
Yeah. And if we're good with this, would you sign a paper and get back in your cage?
Yeah.
You sign it?
Yeah, he signs it.
Okay. I would like to point out there is definitely an aura of magic from this thing. And after you sign
no fucking
it,
clue about magic, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. No. I'm also doing this for everybody, so I don't have to repeat it like 6 times. And Illinia definitely would have noticed, and other magic users. There's a definite glow to after you signed it. Your name specifically.
It's like a binding thing.
Yeah, essentially. It's one of those where you will do no harm to this kingdom or blah 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 blah. Go and do your task. Jim! After Sibo returns, you are taken. The other
We
god
will
did come back.
give it a read over. See that it's obviously magical, having cast. You beat me to the punch here. Having cast detect magic before, after Sibo was taken, so that it would be prepared for him. He will swear to himself slightly in his head. He was hoping it would be a mundane contract. Those are easy to break.
Yeah.
He will then sign it, Jim.
Right. Now, most magical contracts are binding because of the thoughts and feelings and it like the intention put behind the signature, not the name itself.
Yeah.
As long as we're clear on this.
That's fine.
If there is nothing else, you will be taken back to your cell, and Freed would be dragged down. I'm giving you all options to talk to the guards as well, and we're doing it one at a time. I know it's a bit slow, but just in case you had something specific you wanted to say or do while you're there. Freed, you are dragged to the bench. Not dragged, that's harsh. But you are escorted.
I can walk for myself, thank you.
Yeah, I meant no offense.
I refuse to walk. Drag me.
Carry me on your back, bitch!
I'm not going to make your job any easier for you.
Yeehaw! Right. Freed.
Your judicial system lacks things. We were not even questioned during the trial. This is mockery of justice.
Noted, I'll go tell the boss.
Yeah, sure, like you would do that.
Well, then why waste your breath?
I need to get it out of my chest, okay?
Ah, well, that makes sense. If you just sign along the dotted line, and then you can go in, and we'll give you some food. And Deckard's coming down, you'll be nice.
Oh, yippee.
Oh my god.
Literally, it's like he didn't
Saved
just
our
sacrifice
lives,
himself
and then-
for you lot.
Like,
Well, it's his fault.
It's bad.
I mean, you could argue it's his fault, but like, yeah, anyway, you signed the dotted line.
I wasn't even in the room when the bloody thing was released. Yeah.
Thing. No, you know what, I don't care. Just sign a thing again. It's like, this guy's losing his career as only the third person. Oh, why? My life is over. If there is not anything else for you, you are escorted back. No, Liana, you are escorted forward.
She's not gonna say anything to them. She's already said her.
I'm being a bitch! And you
Well, they're
sign.
not gonna let her get healed, and that's all she was really hoping for, so.
You sign the thing, and you harumph back inside your cage. And Ygritte is you wave a finger.
She's
and
like, my god will have you!
Ygritte, you are escorted out to the thing. You being a man of contracts, this is great workmanship. This is good craft.
I do want to check it on illusionary scripts.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but sure you can check it.
Basically, if they written something that I cannot read, because it's not implied in the contract.
It basically will just say the bit that I completely forgot to say, which is you would do no active harm to the kingdom or the crown. But other than that, it's pretty much what's written out. That they don't seem to be trying to manipulate you to do anything. They don't, they're outright saying, look, go kill this fucking thing. Everything's fine.
But when we kill it, that contract's over, isn't it?
That will be it, yeah.
Then I can go harm the crown.
Yeah.
There is one minor issue, though.
Yeah.
I'm just talking to the guy now.
Yeah. What's that?
Archie has a potion of mine that I need for this task. Could you maybe ask him if he can deliver it to me outside the city is fine?
Look, I'm not going to lie to you. You've all signed the contract now. You've got an hour before we escort you out of the city. If I can get one of my men to arouse him before that time, you can have whatever's owed to you. If not, you best hope he catches you on the way out.
I can wait outside the city if need be under escort. It's something I really need.
I'm afraid you'll be escorted outside the kingdom, not outside the city.
Oh yeah, that's right. Alright.
Look, I'll send a message, boy, as quick as I can. You've not been a proper trouble for me, like some people I know. So I'll do you this favour.
I appreciate it, and if it gets there on time, I'll make sure to tip both of you. You and the message. And I sign.
Awesome. So you sign the thing. He whispers it while you're signing. You can obviously see he's whispering the other guard here, and the other guard just fucks off. There is another. There's like 3 guards in there at all times, but like he's just sent one on his way.
One minor thing.
Yeah.
I do have the paper still that he gave, so maybe you can look at it to see if it is a forgery and stuff, because I actually still have the paper we signed for this thing in my bag. I don't know if it helps Deckard's case, maybe a bit, but it might help.
I think we've been over the paperwork we need to, sir, but I'll take that if you don't want it.
Yeah, it's useless to me, and it might help a bit. So.
Awesome. He takes the paperwork from you and then pockets it.
It is literally the paper that Deckard gave us, signed by him.
Yeah, that's fair. He had another copy, which I assume they apprehended, which is the reason why we got to this position in the first place. You are escorted back to your cell. Shortly after, unless you guys wanted to do anything for about 3 minutes, shortly after, a Deckard very loudly enters the prison area. I don't understand why I need to be in here. There is nothing I need here. You are to put me to death, is what I've been told. So why don't we get on with it? Why do I have to wait a day? There's some muffled voices from the guards, as they're obviously not yelling. And then he is escorted inside the prison area. He's not in any of your cells, but he's in the walkway, with 2 guards stood behind him. Because apparently he's a danger to the entire fucking kingdom.
Damn, right. Son, where'd you find this?
Thank you for the follow. Give me a second.
So he stands there, and he sighs and looks through the bars of each of the prisons he's adjacent to. What am I doing?
Alright, Eleanor, Liana, you got 10 minutes. Have at him.
Oh, is that why he's here?
Yes, just for that. Ask him to enter your cell.
Okay, do enter our cell, oh Gallivant, sir. Deckard.
This because my Fanny was hot.
Apparently you said he was hot and that you wanted to see him before you went.
Don't
And also there is someone else who actually did want to see Deckard before he went. Look, I'm not allowed to enter your cells. As you can see, these fine gentlemen behind me have stopped me from pretty much moving at all. There's a hand on each of his shoulders as he's shackled behind his back.
So how big is the chance that your dad will save you from this?
I doubt very high, as my father has not been informed. Don't tell the judge, will you?
Oh, that's strange. Okay.
Why would my father be informed of every slight thing I get into? I mean, I get into a lot.
Well, I hope that it would concern him if his son was about to die.
Yes, I think you're overestimating my father something. I think he would be more concerned if I was about to lose him some gold.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. It was
I
nice
think he would care more if I paid for my life than me actually dying. Why? Do you think you can pay for my life? I don't think there's a price on it yet.
I have around 80 gold.
Sorry?
I have around 80 gold.
But that's fantastic. You should, like, invest that in, like, a store or something. So why am I here?
Just how you had like ended the court case just seemed a bit foreboding and very broad in terms of like how much danger we're apparently in.
Look, I don't wish to alarm you, but you would have been killed if I didn't have at least stepped in. Admitted fault for my actions, although they're not technically at fault. He sort of addresses the guards behind him. I've grown to enjoy some of your company and don't wish harm upon you. Not that much, at least. So I stood my ground and defended the case. Sadly, he didn't give me the same choice as he gave you. But you know, you win some, you lose some. So I guess
How did you end up in this situation? Who is the general? Like, do you have any idea?
Hey guards, could you cover your ears for a few seconds? Yes, thank you. Technically, I'm both the general and the lieutenant. The general doesn't exist. I've been signing things in his behalf for about 2 months. Yeah.
Oh, so you did trick us into all of this.
Well, I mean, yes, but also no. I was doing it out of the best interests of the kingdom, which I thought you sixth would support. But am I wrong? Do you want us to just get destroyed by all the elves?
What?
Sorry, what? Everybody's, whoa! How dare you! I mean, do you?
She's gonna turn around to him and go, I'm a half-elf. She's gonna out herself.
Yes, you're a half-elf who has grown up, been born, and lived in this kingdom for your entire life. I mean...
Not all elves are bad, okay?
No, not at all. But there is an army heading south. Very large army of very many elves. I just
Why,
wanted
though?
to even the playing field.
With undead creatures.
It's literally the last possible thing I could think of. I thought into conscripting people, but money only goes so far. You tell people they're going to die, and they give up.
Why are the elves coming down here?
Well, apparently, we're parasites. We destroy and change the landscape, and they don't like it.
Not gonna lie, you are a parasite, but I don't think all people are.
Well, I mean, I'll remember that when I'm hanging from the news, thank you.
Gonna lie.
Yeah, how actually worried does he see about his impending execution?
Everyone do an insight check who gives a shit.
Perfect.
He's playing it off, but he definitely cares a lot about the fact that he has not informed anybody. There is definitely an air of, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Am I really wasting my time talking to these fuckers? Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Okay, so he doesn't actually seem to have a plan for this.
No.
Okay.
There's the first and probably only ever feeling and sense of intimidation in this man's voice and actions. Yeah, Eleanor, you don't know. He hides things.
I did not roll that.
No, but he hides things extremely well. The 3 above, Liana, Sibo, surprisingly enough, and definitely Jim, you all work this out. There is... yeah. He thinks he's fucked.
We have no bargaining chips for this.
I'm sorry?
We do not have a bargaining chip for this.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about me.
I just feel like you have something up your sleeve. Are you sure you got no like backup plans?
Oh, yeah, always. I always have a backup plan. You know me. I'm He gestures with his one hand, which should be manacled behind his back. I'm Deckard. I always have a backup plan. He puts his hand behind his back again. Shh, don't tell them.
And just in case you don't, will you still sign that contract with me?
Which contract?
Oh, you promised me like a few days ago that you would sign it.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I don't remember this. Well, as you can see, I'm completely shackled and can't do anything. I also have my 2 cellmates here. They aren't cellmates. They just keep me in the cell.
Like, sublime gentlemen.
These 2 boys of mine, they keep me busy.
Oh, I do believe they do.
So, I mean, time, he moves his hand again. You can see that he's obviously, like, he's doing his air of confidence. Like, I'm completely in control, look at me, I'm not even in shackles, even though I should be. He looks at his wrist. I don't mean to rush you, but...
Looks at his wrist, checks the guard's watch.
Yeah, looks at his wrist, pulls out the... yeah.
I was more implying he had the guard's watch on his wrist.
Oh, I got you.
Completely. Didn't know you were in a rush, Deckard.
I'm not. These 2 are. Points at them both, and they just realise that they're manacled to each other. So I mean, I don't mean to rush you, but eventually they will move me on. Is there anything I can give you or help you with before you take your inevitable death or banishment? I assume banishment. It'd be silly to kill yourself.
Got an option, though.
Well, I mean, death is always an option.
It's so permanent.
I mean, yeah, it's not a very good one.
It's just permanent, you know?
Yes. I mean, you can't exactly, like, navigate away from that after it's happened.
Good, but it takes a lot of effort.
Of which I don't have the time to set up, sadly.
Sadly.
So, I think we are moving along then. Ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Harrington.
Yes, Jim.
For what it's worth, you were a really shit boss.
Well, thank you.
You could have at least told us we were getting into something that might be considered treason.
Well, I mean, obviously not looking into the whole idea of grave robbing as a pastime.
Archaeology.
Yes.
Exactly. We always found words for it, didn't we? Anyway, bad boss or not, cheerio!
At least you redeemed yourself at the end, if only a little.
Always for you, Jim.
Rihanna just blesses him as he leaves, but under her breath.
Okay.
She doesn't
Fuck
want
this
to
dickhead, but seriously, give me some love.
She's being nice, but she doesn't want him to know that she's got a soft spot for him now.
Wow, like the offer of the bed wasn't enough.
What?
That was before we came on stream.
Oh shit, yeah.
So, so basically what happens is the 2 guards that are now manacled to each other, suddenly forgot where their keys are, escort, like, do a weird shuffle so they can turn around and escort Deckard out. And he is gone. I'm going to get emotional as he is my fucking character. Yeah. Well,
but not in our hearts.
About 30 minutes.
Jim!
Was well guarded. He'll be fine. Maybe.
Wait. Rabbit, what the fuck are you doing?
I think that's from Deckard.
No, Deckard escaped! I'll tell you what, you'll find out next session.
That's only temporary hit points though.
Hilarious.
They cut off your tab, but it doesn't cut off fully, so that's the temporary HP.
Temporary hit points can technically keep you alive until you die. If you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so you guys shortly after Deckard's what the fuck is that? Oh, it's my ring. So shortly after Deckard's little meeting with you. You all say hi, you see how you're doing, and apparently insult him. You are, as a group, escorted by quite a lot of guards, bearing in mind you're all traitors to the kingdom and the crown and everything. So you need a lot of guards. You are escorted to the edge of the city, but then further. You will not be given enough time to have rests. You will not be given enough time to go in and look at Archie's.
Did the messenger make it in time though?
So far, you haven't heard anything.
And I'm sending Jezebel over.
Jesus Christ, how long is that distance? Because that's, I mean, you're gonna be moving away. Like how much of a distance do you have on Jezebel?
Jezebel can technically be any distance away. Ygritte just can't change the command once she's further than 100 foot away.
You're looking for my another thing that I can, how much my range is to talk and.
Oh yeah, he has that invocation.
Because I can talk and look to Jezebel's eyes.
He doesn't have a limit unless it's on a different plane.
No.
Ah, right, okay.
So I'm using Jezebel to go over to Archie.
Yeah, so I'm going to assume as you're leaving, that's when you're going to be like, oh wait, we haven't got a fucking thing yet. You're going to be releasing Jezebel. You're going to be continuing along a walk. And you would be about the same distance as you were when you were collecting beetles, maybe a little bit further. So it would have probably took a day's travel, but they would have forced you along and pushed you. So you would all get another point of exhaustion. If you already had one, you would get another one.
Yes, I'm collecting.
You are like Pokemon. But what I'm going to do is we are going to go. This is going to be literally the last segment. So.
Also.
What?
Because we didn't rest, and because it's technically been another day, I might go down.
Yeah, go down one more. We'll deal with you later, don't worry about it. So, everybody, I know you're all sprawled off because at the moment we were looking at where you were born. I'd like to point out that I don't. Oh wait, yeah, that's that right there is Sibo's birthplace. As far as I know, this is Ygritte's.
Oh yeah.
This is Liana's, but she hasn't given a name for it yet.
There is a name. It's in Eugene's DMs.
That's great. It's not in mine.
Hold on, no, get it.
This is Freed's, and we don't know about Jim's. So that is all you. Oh, and apparently also. Wait, what happened? Yo, Illidir!
Yes?
Why have you not got a name near your body?
No one put it there.
Oh.
Because probably I was asking and I already knew it, so I didn't write it.
Well, you stay there. Don't. Nobody move their characters from their birthing positions. For anybody in the audience right now, if you're interested, where the characters are right now, that is where they were born. Apart from Jim, who is somewhere else of which we don't know yet.
I don't know what you're talking about. Jim is a
Well,
complete.
this is where
nothing
Free
to hide.
grew up, because Free doesn't know where he was born, but this
That's
is where
right.
he grew up.
Yeah, so it's their earliest memory, or what they were told. So Liana has named hers really small.
I didn't. It was big.
It's
How
big.
do I click on it? What?
You can't click on that. What is that called? That's so small. Farandale.
Yeah,
Faralindale.
Yeah.
Pronounce it. Pronounce it.
Oh, why?
No, pronounce it.
You pronounce it right. It's
That doesn't-
It's
Faralindale.
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 Faralindale, yeah.
Faralindale.
Yeah.
We got Calvarinora. Fuck me.
How do I make that bigger?
Willows Grove. Tanglerock
Oh!
Heights. Star Priest. That's fine. Just keep it like that because then we know where these things are. So, you guys are led to the end of the kingdom, which, by the way, is probably about where this tree is. If you all can see that.
Damn.
You would be there, north. You would have been taken north as due to the contract.
Is that like a couple of days travel?
I would say that was at least a day, but you have been pushed.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So that is a long ass travel to do in one block. You wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been harsh, but you would have been either on a horse, in a car, or something. Sleeping would have been almost impossible because of the bumpy roads. So yeah, you all gathered a point of exhaustion. Obviously, Yigrish, you've got 2 now. You can feel free to do a short rest if you need to do that for spells or HP or anything, but you didn't get a full night's sleep. So you get a point of exhaustion at this point.
The first one is that just disadvantage?
As far as I know, it's disadvantage on all ability and skill checks. But yeah, that would matter next session. I won't be expecting you to do any ability or skill checks right now. What I will ask from the players. So, you guys feel free to talk in character or out of character. I don't mind. Right now, you've been escorted to where you are on the map. Where are you going?
Well, the contract said northeast. Southeast?
Northeast.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Southeast?
I'm just...
Yeah, they escort you north, but then when you go south, so please feel free to go back through the fucking kingdom.
DM, out of curiosity, did the contract say anything about what would happen if we didn't follow it?
It did not specifically say. Also, I would like to point out for Yigrish, it didn't say for him either. Which meant that either it doesn't have one, or it was put on someone very high and skilled within the documentation role of what would happen.
Well, guess first place is find somewhere to stay the night.
Yeah, and then probably the order of the day would be where are we going after we slept.
Yeah.
I mean, what's close by?
There's a town about 2 miles to the north. And there's also one slightly to the east. Very small villages. Maybe have a tavern you can stay in. If not...
Do I see the big forest from here?
Oh god, yeah.
Okay. How about we go to the east then?
I mean, as long as you don't go too far north to the mountains.
No problem.
Well, just bad juju over there.
I mean, we have to go north eventually.
I know when I pass through them.
We aren't that far away from my home, actually.
Yeah, but the
If
problem
we
that
continue north, we can go to into the forest.
the problem I have with going to the forest bit is apparently there is a war going on, and I don't feel like getting mixed into that somewhere in the casualty list.
War between 2 countries that we're not a part of.
Technically, you're right. But collateral
How they banish me is irrelevant.
collateral damage does happen.
We should avoid battlefields, but going into the country shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I'm fine with it if we're just going to be a little bit more careful when entering and stuff. It's fine for me.
If anybody wants to do a quick intelligence on this war thing or a history on this war thing, you feel free to. If not, don't worry about it.
Did they actually hear From Petrozak.
Who's this war between, by the way?
And that should be at disadvantage because our
Oh yeah, I should be at disadvantage.
And who is this war between, basically?
17.
15.
Engines.
Yeah.
Who is this war between?
This war is between.
Elves.
Yeah. All you know is what the information they give you, unless you roll for it.
Okay, do I get advantage on it because you know reasons?
No, I'm actually not going to say that that is reason enough because that's not where that took place.
Where did they come from? Up here?
Well,
On my pilgrimage, but I have not passed it. No.
with an 8.
This is why I'm saying, can I not re-roll?
So.
Because
Let's have a look. Right, let me give you the information which obviously the people can pass on, and then we'll see if anybody's entitled to any more information. So, Jim with a 13, Freed with a 17, and Sibo with a 15. You guys have known that there's been a lot of stir going on between the Kingdom of Pride and the Elven Kingdom of Yet to be Named. Had a name.
They've been holding like yearly contests for the name of the country for centuries. People keep suggesting things like "country McCountry face," so they just throw out the results every year.
that does sound like something else.
And yeah, so there's been tension growing. Elves have never liked humans. You know, Pride is a kingdom of humans because of the way that they terraform rather than coexist. Elves are not generally known for being a warlike race, so obviously something has been up with them for a little while. They generally like, oh well, you know what? Fuck you. Just you do you, and we'll fucking ignore you.
That's racist.
Yes, thanks, Rabbit. That is slightly racist, I'm aware, but they are also fictitious.
I'm gonna guess that like most of this area was also like trees.
Which area? I can't see.
Like all of these. Have, like, the big
To a certain extent, you can assume that there has been forest being cut down further and further. Also, you don't know that because you rolled an 8.
I'm just asking in general. Not
I mean,
harder to know.
to where you are, it's quite obvious that you used to be some form of wood land. The 3 that I named, you guys know all the information I just said. Obviously, it's up to you whether you tell me. I guess they don't tell people.
I relay the information I know.
Yeah, that's fair. So Freed tells the rest of you what I just said. So that you all know.
History checks.
What?
What were our history checks for?
You either do a history or intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah. Which usually I go whichever's higher.
I had proficiency in history, but
See,
apparently
if you have
that didn't
shit
save me.
intelligence but proficiency in history, your history will be high.
But apparently not.
Look, Liana's just stupid.
Just having a bad day. Having a bad day.
Indeed. So, are you guys journeying north or are you guys journeying east? You have the two choices, the third one being northeast. You have been told of a village north and a village east directly. You are at some form of crossroad, though it is a dirt road and not that well travelled. It does exist. Or you can obviously go northeast exactly and see where that ends up.
Kind of just want to rest for the day. You want to head east along the border of the forest?
East sounds good.
Yes, I agree.
Well enough.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, on the determination that we are going east, that is where we'll leave it. So, thank you players for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your session today. And it was a little bit more... It was a little different. I have to say that I did not like Deckard being a good boy. But, you know, we all have to do what we have to do.
Was
So,
shocking.
level 20 plan, return and destroy the kingdom?
Oh, 100%.
Cool.
They're dead.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
So nobody's leveling up ever again?
Liana now does not like humans at all.
That's... Hey, look, your beef, you signed a fucking contract, it's not my problem. Yeah, so... we will jump into our next session, whether we see Archie or not. Or whether we actually need him, wink wink. But yeah.
No, we don't need him. Liana can just die. We don't care.
Yeah, no, that's
well,
what I meant.
You see, if I was actually given that scroll, technically it cures
Curses.
Curses.
It
So
does.
I'm like, well,
He did give it to you.
have I been? Yeah, I have been given it, but whether or not and just changes his mind as to whether or not that is the scroll I've given.
One, yes, no, and two, you'd assume somebody of higher fucking hierarchy in the city, noble, would know of the Greater Restoration Scroll. That's just common sense. Okay, so let's thank you all. Ilenia!
Yes.
Thank you for playing.
Oh, thank you as well. Vengeance.
Sibo, loved you as always. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DM sir.
Jim, if that is your real name, I appreciate you being here.
As far as you're concerned, probably.
Free, thank you.
Guten Abend.
Isn't that good night?
Yes.
Good night to you too, sir.
Accurate for this time.
It's
yes.
it's very accurate. Emiliana, go fuck yourself. Yigrish! Cruel, thank you so much for playing.
For having me.
I appreciate all of you except Em, because she has to be here. And Em, thank you so much for playing.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yep. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. And
I
yeah.
wanna be here. Oh my
Hopefully
God.
you enjoyed your session today. And learned some new stuff. If there's anything you guys wish to ask me, or any way you specifically wish to travel, or anything else, get in my DMs. Let's not do this 10 minutes before the stream in 2 weeks.
So where did we agree to go?
Yep,
You went east.
South.
North.
In circles.
Yes. Around. But yes. Get in the Discord for it. Or yeah, basically. Get a chat, get involved. Get in the Discord for it if you have any questions for me. Or get my DMs if you want it private. Ilenia, I will need to talk to you about something specific. Jim, we're probably gonna need to discuss about your
Excuse me,
previous
can I slide in your bush?
Other than that, you guys, if you need to talk to me, do it. But, say goodnight and goodbye. And leave the damn call. Which...
Bye,
everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night. Ah, that's everyone fucked off. I want to go to the Caribbean. Well, okay. I mean, you carry on. How is everybody in chat? Give me a sec. Fucking hell. Let me take my chainmail off. Jesus. How are you all doing? I'm sorry, I look basic bitch right now, don't I? Wait, was this say M is trapped? Probably. Can we put them into a volcano? Probably. Strap in, folksy. Folks, we're heading to the 4th dimension. Because of 4. Hey, said DM you if you want to travel. Oh, fuck you. Take it off. Take it all off. It will be taken off. And we go down to basic bitch. Right. First off, we don't need this anymore. The DM can leave. Second off, we can go to face cam. Boosh, hello people. And then I can get rid of this. Oh, I got rid of stream management. That's not what I want to do. No, people, no. Lamau. Also, my light that I have, because I don't I don't have a light right now. I gotta fix that tomorrow when the parts come. It's running out, basically. Look at that. That's meant to be like proper light. What is this? Anyway, how's it going, everybody? Happy Saturday! I'm so glad you can all. Oh, he died. So glad you can all make it for D&D tonight. I'm well pumped. I mean, what a good turnout. I hope you all enjoyed. I mean, I certainly didn't. All these troublesome players. I'm joking, of course. Engines, your deck card is showing. D&D, woo! You were there, you dumbass. My 10k better save deck card. We will see. We will see. I tell you what, Rabbit. If you give me a descript and detailed, creative way of how your temporary godly hit points save that son of a bitch, I'll think about it. Engines hinted a few times deck card would be okay. I have, but I also hinted a few times that he has no fucking plan to get out of this shit. He has no idea what he's doing. Which, by the way, he's a character I made, so I don't want him to die, but, you know, needs must for the campaign. Am I right? I choose to ignore that part. Okay. I also choose to ignore that part. And because, you know, Lord Tiamat swoops in and saves him. It gets dumped off in the pie over by the north entrance of the border. We can't be doing that. That's a little too obvious. I was thinking about doing something else, but it is midnight. I'm pretty sure Mum's staring at bed. Are you still talking in Roll20? Oh, you're talking in the Discord. But of course. You're all still in chat? What the fuck?
They're all just talking about like after session stuff, like.
Oh no, that's
bag
cool.
of holdings.
Like, how dare they do that without the DM? Yeah, that's fine. So, Tiamat does not save. Tiamat slays. Plot twist. His father is, in fact, his lover. Sorry. More like Tiamat. I missed the joke. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck me. Sorry. Look. So, everybody, we do the D&D every 2 weeks. We have now gone off the rails. So, beforehand, we were doing railroads. So, essentially, the DM, being me, writes a story and keeps people on a sort of select path. This path is the one they need to travel, so, you know, the narrative can be a thing. But we don't need to do that anymore. We have released the players from the rails. The only thing they need to make sure they do, contractually, is either go east or north. As far as I know, that's it. As long as they move slightly towards the death zone, which you guys saw on the map, the big brown splodge, they are filling their contract. We should encounter a lot of interesting characters, and hopefully you enjoy that story more. Wait, you... Oh, everyone's gone? She's within, like, seconds. Right, anyway. Save their minions? But I have a better idea if Engines likes it. Hey, DM me, Rabbit. We'll see. If not, I'll refund you your 10 grand. Tiamat just gets to slay enemies of his minions. Fair. We've discussed. You've discussed. Still here. Still here. I'm glad. I'm glad. But yes, I will be signing off now. We will go and raid somebody. I think that's a great idea. But I will have to raid and run because it is late. Let me check out a few people to raid. And then... What? And then... and then I'm going to bed, basically, is what I was going for. But feel free to stare at the top of my hand. Let's have a look who we've got. Oh my god, the brightness. Yes, it's me, your boy, Skinny PP. I don't think we want to raid anybody that's live right now. Does anybody have a wait, what about this one? They've probably gone out too long. Shit it. 13 hours. Is it a 24-hour stream? They've still got 10 hours left. 8 hours left. You could raid. Wait, what the I opened OBS. Somehow. Some guy called Engines is streaming. Looks dodgy though. I would trust him. Unless he does his overly British accent. I wouldn't trust the fucking word he says. Whom? Let's have a look. Sorry, bestest mod is on the case, so give me a second. My job is to be entertaining. Engines! We are discussing things tomorrow, I assume. Yeah, let's not... I won't want to keep you up any later. But if you want to, like, message me, you carry on messaging me. I mean, you're new. You seem pretty fun. Any good? Well, give me a sec. Final Fantasy stream friend of mine. I see what you're saying. I'm just, Nice! But it is... You said it was a birthday, yeah? Oh, anniversary stream. It's not a birthday, it's anniversary stream. Okay, fucking love you. Some guy called Engine streaming. Looks fucking dodgy. Also, what is the line above your head? There's a washing line I installed years ago. Because reasons, but also... Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, wait, I'm not doing anything. Maybe M is, but I'm not. I didn't say you were. What? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay. You know what, Cruel? Yeah, get us in. I will need to go and find them. What are they called? Oh, you're gonna literally show me the name in a minute. How do you spell words? Got you. Wait, is it? Yes! I'm on an advert.
Oh, you got an advert.
Can we do the sub messages? Guys, there is a new thing that I wanted to add on, which is a bit raid. Basically, because of... Sometimes it's hard to do the platforming thing. Sometimes it's hard to get an audience. Sometimes it's hard to earn a living off streaming. So, a thing that I kind of stole from Kupo is a bit raid. And basically, if you copy the bitrate message, you will be sending 1 bit to the person we're raiding, which I think is just a really nice thing to do. I will be copying it. I don't even know if I have a bit even. Do I have a bit even? I can't cheer on my own channel. That's not helpful. Everybody, copy a raid message. I do. Copy your raid messages and let's go raid this lovely human being. Let's go make some noise and do some stuff. But I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow when I'll be streaming again. If not, remember I quit work on Thursday. Yes. See you guys. Thanks for joining. Oh, Crawl's already here.
Oh, God.
Is Kuro drunk? Kuro is not drunk, okay? Kuro is happy right now. Kuro is drunk after... Ooh, hello! Yeah!